Okay, let's get busy. Straight away. Look. When they come, weed off the bun, mic off the bun, place off the bun, we bust mic for bun until the sun. And then the sun boy test get bun, call when we come, weed off the bun, mic off the bun, and the place off the bun, we bust mic for bun until the sun. And then the sun boy test get bun. Look, low me, you don't really want to get road it, boys in the hood, hold it, you to the ones on the home, they want them to. Look, they don't know, it's real.
Squatting, Dizzy Rascal, and you're watching Risky Roadz.
What's been going on with you then, bro?
Fucking the video shoot. It's a little. Let me explain. This is just a little road video, like little Channel U one, because I've done enough videos. This is my 6th one now, but they've all been like concept ones. This is the first road one I've done, but I wanted to do it properly, so I waited like a bit, so I can do it all good and that. So it's about London, so it's whoever from wherever, just on the street, come in the video, like one of them ones.
So obviously life's different now, man.
Yeah, man.
Bigger.
I'm adapting to my situation.
Everyone's saying that you left the garage scene, but on the next album, man, people were surprised. It's like mainly garage on there now.
It depends on what you think's garage. Like I ain't neglecting my roots, but I was a person. I did have an effect on like underground anyway. Like so you could say people like me or Wiley or whatever. He had a big influence on how a lot of the music sounds there anyway.
You alright? So, who are you? Who am I? I'm Rooney.
Okay. And why are you here?
I'm a bit lost.
A bit lost? Lost in what way?
Lost in where I've been to where I'm going.
Okay. So let's explore where you've been.
I've been my career.
Yeah, start there.
Been a lot of places really.
Okay.
Started off filming's bar. Well, before that it was DJing.
Okay.
And then from DJing, got to work in a record shop while I was studying.
So you went from DJing to a record shop. What's your record shop?
It's called Rhythm Division.
Okay.
Special place.
Yeah.
Like a home to a lot of stuff.
Right now we're outside Rhythm Division, Multi 3 Roma Road, and if you don't already know, this shop is the first founding shop for Grime and UK Garage. It's one of the biggest shops in London, if not the UK. So let's go inside and check out what they've got in. Right, we're inside the shop now, and as you can see behind me, it's a vast rack. We've got all the latest stuff, exclusive stuff, Roll Deep, Nasty Crew, Slew Them, the whole man, the Da Vinci, Rush Squad, just the whole Grime scene. This is the place to come in everything first.
Rhythm Division is special for me because it was my starting block.
Yeah.
When I DJ'd, I bought my vinyl there. It was the first place to give me a Saturday job. It was the place where you used to go and hang out. It was the place where Risky Roadz was born. The place where I met Sparky. Without meeting Sparky and without Sparky's involvement, Risky Roadz might not have been about either.
Yeah.
And all of that come through Rhythm Division. And first place a lot of artists made their monies was in Rhythm Division. First place anyone heard any tunes was in Rhythm Division. When you used to hear the tunes on the radio and you used to go there, it was Rhythm Division. Between Rhythm Division and radio, they're the two most important parts of Grime to me.
When it's chemical alley, what's dread face on nobody? Close contact up to Cali. Cali round town, but you can't keep a tally. You know what I carry. I don't wanna do a big bird like Larry. I got bad for material, stick to what's good and stick up with him. You'll get big gangsta, but what's new? It's no secret, you know what I do. You know me, you know my crew. Don't bite off more than you can chew. You can't stop, won't stop, please, that's me. I can't stop, won't stop, please, that's me. I'm a sweat like don't give a D. Can't see the point and it just can't see. Stuff like Afghanistan. Make sure you're safe, cause you're being too soft. We come and when you want to be alone. Make sure you talk, go easy, it's safe for your palms. You never got a few new for your arms. And I make a boy wrong, like I'm trying to make a rap time. Let me see you catch me, right from the line. Knock in the lifeline, let me see you on the night time. Rough your neck, no sleep, I'm my time.
man. Fuck the lyrics and you still want. Will you see me say you want come read? But this is the right time for you to go. For you to go. I say he's a master of boss, I'm a city now.
Yeah, what's the point of swinging? You're gonna swing it at people don't know what it is. Swinging and posting, but they're fun barking. I'm on fire, my shoes, I'm walking. When I got friends like that quick on hit, believe that. Yeah, you don't know who's real, who's not. Gunman get blown away, nice what you hear. That's serious, keep it real. Put it on something when you want to hear. But I have time for talking. We get straight to the point, I win it and I'm skylarking. You're moving too high, my son. All we do is never wanna bite on. I can see that your man never hungry. J2K and my family.
Yeah, you don't switch up now. This shit's gonna get richer now. Like he's gonna take pictures now. I'm in the picture now. I'm gonna be a permanent fixture now. It's all switched up now. This shit's gonna get richer now. Flow that real J2K. I'm tired of business. And them dead again, top boy dead again, catch me dead again, one top dead again, two boy dead again, your code dead again. I'm gonna make a night top dead again. What's in the night fight, night top dead again, spin it off. Pull up that Bunbury.
From you a snitch, from you smoke crack, your name won't get print out on a shizzle. You don't even pretending, straight to your face, big cat descending. Comes that war, what you defending? Why's it turn out to on the ending? What's a big thing? It's defending. Comes that war, I know say I can't win. Can it catch in? Report your skin, cut it out with the rest of them. I'm still a part better than the rest of them. I think from MCs, I know what to confess the whole crew on my one. What's in it? MC's fearing the mic. You know what they said after them on the mic, but I don't care what you want on the mic. I think you see what I like on the mic. Think that I'm gonna see you on the mic. Don't pass me this mic. Gotta say what I like on the mic. What I like is always harsh on the mic. Kinda harsh, kinda cool. Sat tune say money is not good. It sound like you're what's your door? You better block that door. Because I break that door. When you give me a broken door. What's your door side? You better block that door side. Because I break that door side. If you look over it, you can get off. Ready for
Risky Roadz, J2K in Rhythm Division, Bow E3, home.
It's a home to the genre of music that I've got a career in.
Okay.
It's a home to the start of my career. And also like it was the hub. It was the heartbeat of Bow and our scene at the time when I started filming.
So a real family community.
Definitely.
In the beginning to so much.
Definitely. It was the hub.
Which part did you play in that?
People would say, I suppose, pretty important part in the starting of the scene. I was one of the first to pick up a camera. Not the first, there was a couple before me.
Yeah.
And they'd done their take on things. A guy called A+, another guy called Ray Capo, and a guy called Jammer. Their ways of A+ recorded a lot of sets.
Yeah.
Ratty and I started to do interviews. And I was in Rhythm Division, and a couple guys come in you might not have seen faces for, and I always wondered what they looked like through listening to radio.
Yeah.
A guy who worked in there is a good friend of mine, Sparky. I said to him we should do a DVD, and he said, "What do you mean? I ain't got a clue how to do all that." I said, "No, have I, but I learned." I went home and asked my nan to lend me the money for a camera and started filming.
There's so much nothing on the television and bare bullshit things going on there. It's entertainment. It is the best entertainment as well, because it's the realest thing you will get to put in your DVD player are these. To think that you're close to us or close to the road for the average Joe blogs, this is the realest thing for you. You get me? This is the real entertainment, so.
Cameras, yeah, I hate cameras, but you've got to get used to them, because telly is going to be like that on you. 29 cameras, you know what I mean? So
big and rich.
But soon come, man, anyway, I swear down, I mean, mum's teeth. Well, I want to put this one on there, though. This one's different slang. You need a fucking one of them books to read it afterwards, look. I say, at the end of the David Gray, I'm in the Ian Rat. Oliver Joe Budden, you David Beckham, you're the big time Harry Potter. You're going down Damon Hill with no Bill Gates. Don't beat around a George Bush. I'll put bullets in your George Best. I don't chat Brad Pitt, so build up your Will Smith, then Dame Dash. Music is the power, really, isn't it? So we're just like trying to just get all the tunes, like get bare instrumentals. You don't hear a lot of our tunes in the shop, really, innit? Because people in a rush to make peas, innit? It's not about just making all your tunes and throwing them in the shop and then it gets wasted, innit? There's tunes that people put in the shop, if they just showed it to label, they would have got like 4 times more the money, innit? So we're just trying to write differently, like establish ourselves as artists, innit? Like try and go and different and just do different things, innit?
Do you lot have got tunes that shoot in the shops like no other people's, man?
Yeah, man.
Like instrumental stuff.
You know what the funny thing about it is, like the tunes we're putting in the shop now, yeah, they're tunes like we made when we were still in school and that year 11 and shit, you get me? The tunes we are making at the moment, hardly no one else has heard them, or we're saving it for a special reason. So the tunes you hear in the shop now, like they're tunes we've made like 2 years ago.
Pipe Up and Mystic Cole, they were made time ago, man.
And they're still shutting up, so
it's like we're ahead of our time, really. That's the truth, innit? Like Rapper Than Dirty are just doing their thing, innit?
Dirty's not even here, but watch out for him, the biggest producer in the hood.
Right now, the scene, I don't know, man, the stations are sounding on a bit funny right now, you get me, like all the MCs and that, so everybody's like kind of everywhere right now, so it's a bit different. Like it's kind of strong still, it's getting up there, like you can see like more of the MCs are trying to get into the ice a bit now, like trying to make tunes, trying to collaborate more, which is a good thing, you get me, like. But yeah, as far as radio and that, I don't know, man, like these are the good stations, I don't know, but I don't know, yeah, it's like No MCs on there no more. That's the biggest station for MCs, you get me? Raw Blaze, everybody's moved to there, but like, it's on and off. Like, I turn on radio, I don't get it certain time. I'm like, what's this?
Yeah, this is Risky Roadz, and right now in Russell in it on our radio set, Raw Blaze.
It's for function on the low, and it's gonna be reaching your shops soon. You get me? Old times unlocked it. Yeah, what's good right now? Yeah, Facebook back here, don't know you need that. Grip your foot till you can't prove that. Me and my boys, you can't abuse that. Got that phone, might lose that. Run up your man, might lose that. Got blinky, can you can't move that. But why you wanna chat like that? Eat your boy, you can't back no chat. I'm a real fast, let's hold back. This one shoulder, pick your head back. But up your back to get that. Start to my top, let's prove your back. Me and my crew never cut no slack. Don't watch your match event to get hacked.
Drop a section. Move faster when I pick up on food. When I'm getting on my doors, I'm quick like top fools. Fools in the race, I'm quick on past fools. My man getting a zone, I'm blast food. Feeling the wrong man, nigga, I'm past you. All the cases, you've gone, man, niggas, I'm past you. It's like, you know, I should never tell a guy, you know. Right now, you would die on a hand, you know. We set the trend first, you know. Get wine and make the left first, you know. It's time we eat up, you know. The cake's all ours and I think that, you know. You go with niggas that's flat, all my guys who make the kids go crap.
I'm gonna explain what I don't claim to be gangsta. I'm going right now. No matter where I'm in flat, give me 1 second, I'm gonna be ready. They gonna get weak when they get down. I'm gonna come around, be with a big crowd. Bear talk, no action. So they don't knock down like a fashion. He said, he's not gone. If you're gonna go down, everyone. There's a big thing, that's a big careless. But if you ain't get a bus, so them no one gonna run this down. They didn't know I stand my ground. Okay, but then I'm gonna get knocked down. Knocked down, never that because I'm down. To do my just who's getting knocked down. Or we need to MCs to the law. Let's have them get with the big shot. I'm up to the quick that dog with the law. So let go, let go, let go, let go. She was stuck back to the glow. I'm here for the stretch that glow. Oh yeah, that glow. That put that shot that glow. Let's turn up all that glow. Get what to the blood that glow. Wanna get dirty, come and get dirty. Marco. And they don't want to face murder. How many bullets will hurt you? Push me in the further blood. Just like a murder. And they don't want to face murder. How many bullets will hurt you? Push me in the further blood. And you don't know this and she wants it because I'm dirty. So between me, so you get me, she knows I'm dirty. I'm a stupid devil, we put this dirty. You're not gonna face what's happening. She knows I'm, what's that not that dirty? That boy is dirty. I'm put on my face with dirty. You're dirty when you come in early. Let me do right now. Let me do the watch. She's not back for long. But I'm dirty. With you man, you don't know me. Stop boy, I'm a top boy, that's me. Stop boy, he's a top boy, that's me. Make him one time, pay me the bill. Make him look like this action. Some day we don't get this out. Some days don't get that bill. So we do go back and take a breath. Some days they run back and look. I live in the MC shoot. I hit down in the bar hoop. And then I miss like a hoop. I'm gonna make sure they go. I'm gonna make sure I blow. I'm gonna make sure they keep. I'm gonna make sure I do. If I see all that, if I never do. If I got whatever you can shoot. So you know what you can do. If I show what you got what you do. It's gotta be like shoot. They say show them in the tracksuit. They never show you when they get through. Hold on, let me just party shoot. Hold on, let me just party shoot. Rush for practice with all this view. Everything you see, they hit every crew. But when the niggas out, they to shoot. No argument, nothing is you. When the face of a ball makes no news. Just that backseat pass to the zoo. Battery so I'm going to be. You're fucking see you right now. Extra let me see you right now. You're fucking see you right now. Extra let me see you right now. You're fucking see you right now. Extra let me see you right now. You're fucking see you right now. Extra let me see you right now. Back you know. That's all that's that you know. We don't wait around. You know. Ain't no people around. You know. No cat man on back. You know. That's all that's that you know. We don't wait around. You know. Ain't no people around.
All of them big, stay with the bottle, stay with the lid, with a big friend, who don't know what we take now, who don't know what we take, fuck me. All of them big, stay with the bottle, stay with the lid, with a big friend, who don't know what we take, who don't know what we take, fuck them. Cause I'm on headshots, I'm on just running up in spots. I love blazing cops to the night, like you, but I'm on headshots to the night, like you. I'm on headshots, I'm on just running up in spots. I love blazing cops to the night, like you, but I'm on headshots. And look, I roll in the back, but on my own I can still open your back. I don't care if you're strapped, I
till the time comes when you really prefer to use that don't chat. I don't know quick to attack. Get out of line, you get hit with a bat. If you survive and you wanna come back, don't act like you don't know where the sack was. My niggas roll with the straps. My niggas make money for the collapse. My niggas don't play games to the strap. Don't put your weight too low in your back. I've been holding the edge for way back now. Don't go why too low to the back.
Way I'm moving now, some people don't like it. No, they can't stop my flow, so they bite it. I'm hearing it, they're taking bits from here and there. They must think that it's gonna okay the shit. No, that's the wrong, the wrong talk. They must think that it's food coming from food. The food, hey, so they must flow back hook the hook. But it's like the hook to it. I'm blood so, when they gonna come with legs, no bricks. No, I'll be getting the chest, the bounce from my cat, but the checks they bounce through, so there's no money in. Yeah, you might as well do an AC, cause your bait that flows boiling on the main. There's no way that you will ever face. I'm on way to face, so I'm just gonna race.
Yeah, who's a lurking? Shut your mouth. Who's a lurking? In the pack. Who's a lurking? On your back. Who's a lurking? In the forest. Who's a lurking? In the cars now. Who's a lurking? On the feet, yeah. Who's a lurking? Move back, blue shots right here and oh, that's the wolves smacking up chest. That's the wolves tying no socks. That's the wolves kick to the station. That's the wolves up fucking your girl and that's the wolves.
But at the time, you said you went and borrowed the money to buy the camera.
Yeah.
So you were spending money when there was no money in it. People must have questioned why.
Yeah, certain friends at the time never understood. They're not friends now because they didn't understand.
Yeah.
And it was a thing of, I wanted to do it, Sparky wanted to do it, people around me wanted to be involved in it because we wanted to show people what we knew and show people what we loved, show people what you could, like, just show the scene off for what it was. And if it was to create a business, great, but if it never, it was a great way to live them years of life, running around and filming and seeing things, like I said, and going places that I might not have gone to.
I'm a fucking Dan Gargan. Rep East London, not Harlem. The certain man that think they can't be touched, we harm them. Hard and focused on peace, so I charge them a fee for a feature, remix, or a pass them. My click's too hyped to calm them. Brought up in their households will be fart and don't say pardon. Armed and dangerous kids with attitudes like with or without your click, I will batter you. Black and blue, bones broke, fractured too. Most of you are fronters and some actors too. Give me a second, I'll be back in 2. I hope you got your own too, cause them boys ain't backing you. I ain't an old you, but I'm old school like a go-to. Expensive like T-Mobile to O2. Well, you better hope I don't owe you, cause I won't pay you back unless I really, really, really know you. I spit, I'm on the road too, but less than I used to be. So there's still drama, but less than there used to be. I just hold back, cause press is getting used to me. My face is bait, even baiter than it used to be. I'm great usually, fuck modest all the time. I'm a fat bastard, Kano ate all the shine. You ate all your lines, I made all of mine. Fake spitters try and go on eBay and all the rhymes. Then they're false in mine. I'm appalled, you're a fraud, while you're at home I'm a brood. I'm cool with some topless girl by the pool. Then you see me back on the road with a tool. You don't know me at all, if you know me I'm cool. I'm so upfront you should roll me the bull. I'm slowly moving up the ladder, nearly on top. Bet there's a lot of haters hoping I fall, but I'm firm so you have to work hard to move me. I'm a young up and coming star like Rooney. You can't spit a 16 bar hot like tar like the kid K.A. apart from UD. There weren't a lot of love when no one knew me. Heartless and MAD tapes grew me. Can't forget to big up Petchie and Scooby, Sharky, alone of the nasty crew peeps. Yeah, Risky Roadz.
It's like you pats think you're cold, cause you've been sitting in your drum listening to best hits of Hove. You ain't never seen a strap revolve, never seen crack mean sold, nah, never back beef on your own. You haven't even used the stove blood, you've never had grief in Grove. You haven't ever been on a rave and been on a stage where man want beef cause you say he goes to the gym. So I don't give a fuck about them. They're broke, they don't move no coke, they're just jokes now. They must think I'm some puny you, they're stupid, they were all the Swift moving to. And I don't care if he's your cousin, man will move to you, fuck your family, they can't do nothing. Fuck the talk about the squashing beef, you must be buzzing. When the straps start busting, clap back or start dusting car. Girls in the ends like, you know that I juice them. In my bedroom, listening to Marcus Houston. Girls from up and down the Harrow Road, from Harrow to Houston. I say sweet things to boost them, I'm just trying to seduce them. They're like, oh Bashy behave. Them silly little lusters love when I say star in the rave. Plus a man goes to the gym, I was like, and then they remember about my McGann. Then they're all over man, like fourth when you shake a can. That's when I thought, damn it, don't matter who they are. Who rat chicks fuck niggas with nice cars. MCs, baiters and niggas who shot bars. Cause I bet if a man's whip like was better than mine. And the bitch wouldn't give me no time, she wouldn't be on my line. Nah, she wouldn't give me a black car. Bling blings like food to a gold digger's eye. Back down! Man, get right here. You don't want to play right here. Being a soldier on road is the way right here. You and your man never prang. Straps hang around my waist like an orangutan. Bang! You don't want lead in your face. Bang! You don't want your hips at the face. Man, a bad man roll through any manner with a black band and a ski mask and hammer. Send hot lead for your chest and head. Squeeze and burst, another man dead.
Watch your mouth, man, how you talking? Call my name and you're a dead man walking. I put a knife to your grill. One shot, make your head do a cartwheel. I ain't got no fear. I'm ready for any type of arms this year, cause me and my master we make man disappear.
Don't practice because your flow sounds wonky. I don't like spitting with guys like you. Can't make no song and you do a slew. I may be anyone, but who the fuck are you? Not a bad boy, there ain't nothing you can do. Bad boy, rule guns, you ain't got a clue. I'll get you murdered from bird's eye view. Pow, pow, yeah, that's you, really. What beef are you bringing? I'll send for the rasta and you'll start winging. Gun butt, no more chin. Your sweet boy so sweet to the singing. Yeah, because your flows are basic and all of your rhymes are basic. So all you gotta do is just face it. With your style, you're never gonna make it. Shh, or you will get pa-pow. Send me them and you get pa-pow. Clock 4-5, pa-pow. Now I'm in the meet on pa-pow. Pumpy, pow, pow, pow.
Road eat wrongin', test trim, come on. You be chest free with lungs gone. I don't care where you fogs are from, you're not fogged. Where I'm from, I know what you're on. You say you know what I'm on, but you don't know what I'm on. If you knew what I was on, you wouldn't screw and keep your eyes on, you'd ride on. See, it's my bandwagon, climb on, or triple dragon might blind some. Try and gun, I put knife in fire, bomb, eye or gum, dad or mum.
I take you lot into paper chase, yeah? Get me? Don't watch the mess though, it's a bit messy. Yeah,
MTV Crib,
yeah? Yeah. Don't watch the mess though, it's a bit messy.
Rips and rides.
Get me? Yeah, we got Risky Roads though. Big.
Risky Road.
We got Rhythm Division. Out to Uptown. Yeah, get them a tune, man. We got Independence. And Big for Apple, they're moving it still.
Yo, you're watching Risky Roads, Volume 1. Big up Sparky, big up Risky, Da Vinci, Paper Chase, Essentials. Remember the names, bruh.
Yeah, this is Esky Boy. We're live. We're in Limehouse, Wiley City. Yeah. And we're just jamming, yeah.
Hey, you doing around there? Hey.
Right about now we're in Leighton.
Yeah.
More fire.
Yeah. Straight. Boundary.
You want heaven.
Boundary, over here.
Yeah.
There you go. This is real TV now, but this is the Bizzle, Rags.
You mentioned a couple of people that was important there. You said, you mentioned Nasty and Pay As You Go. What made them kind of important to you at that time?
Nasty and Pay As You Go, they was when I was DJing, when I was at school even, before DJing, I used to listen to Pay As You Go and Nasty Crusade. Pirate Radio was massive. You used to go in school and if you had one of them tapes with all of them on it, and you knew a few of them because they was from the area and you say hello to them because they used to come down to school, but they was like I suppose if for an indie fan growing up years ago, you had Oasis. They was your school's version of this major thing. Like I've got a Pay As You Go tape with everyone on it, and they got me into the scene. And they was two special times when I actually first went and filmed them. That was the time where it was like I'm really doing this. Like, I'm meeting kind of idols. In a way, like you've grown up listening, and then now I'm meeting the whole lot of them together. Ones I never knew, and it was like these are all in front of me now, and you're asking questions that you wanted to know the answer to, and you're getting them. And some things that was said in them interviews, like something that Hyper said in a Nasty Crew interview, off the back of the creating of, like actually meeting them, he's then spiraled on things of something else. Like he said his age. And that he was a big man, and then off the back of that you got like Jammer lyrics and him saying I'm a big man but I'm not 30, and they're things that all, when you look back, like Risky Roads has helped because without that interview Jammer might not have had that lyric, and then it's kind of the powers and influences that all of us have as seen and how things move on. Like they're all special moments, and there's certain other things that happened and through Risky Roads outside of like the Nasty and Pay As You Go things as well, that there was interviews and things, and so during the filming, because the filming used to take a long time, some artists may have seen someone's things, like Wiley see Roadz When I'm Here freestyle for it and brought Roadz into Roll Deep, and then Roll Deep made the song When I'm Here. So that was all in a way Risky Roads probably these things may have happened anyway, but like they fast tracked because they were seen and you played your part, and they're things that people might not know. And like I said, without Pay As You Go and Nasty, I might not have ever wanted to pick up a camera because they got me into that music, into that scene.
Risky Roadz 2, Play Galera in the place, infamous DJ Slims,
Don P,
Target in the building, Maxwell D,
Major Ace.
Yeah, man, you know who I am. It's Wiley, aka Esky Boy, Risky Roadz, Volume 2.
Everyone says like you're the fan of the scene, like you started it all
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Back in the day, pay as you go.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what though? I'm not the founder. I'm just a person who was involved in the movement at the beginning of the game when it first started. When it came away from garage and it came away from like all the Creed and all that, man. Like their thing was big. Obviously, we got our inspiration from that. You get me? But I've been here from the beginning of the movement and I've participated in making the movement big. And everyone who's in the movement, they will know that I'm one of the people who did help, and so were they.
I'm not a young boy. My birthday's next month. I'm fucking 30. Big man. I don't care, man. Don't watch that. I'm not a boy. You understand? You have to get to know that. I'm not no kid. That's why I don't get involved in none of them little clashes.
You're not involved in clashes,
you understand? I'm not on none of that. I'm a big man. You understand? So, that's what it's all about.
You know what I am? I'm a young man. I'm a nasty young man.
Yeah, it's Marcus nasty. Have you heard my old school shows, lad? I'm nasty, I get nasty!
No, rewind that shit, delete that, that was too happy. Lad, stop recording.
I want to see Nasty as though, I really want to see Nasty. Like, see how the Rocker got it unlocked, yeah? They just got everything unlocking it. Like, I want Nasty to be like that, like a big team in it, even. We're big now, but I want it to be a big team. Like the youngers are coming up. Big up Sub-Zero, yeah? Big up Lightning, Little Nasty, baddest boy in the deck right now, you get me?
Big up Criminal,
That's
yeah?
what I'm saying, big up Criminal, big up Flipping, Brutal, you get me? Big up Big Will.
Big up 4-5.
Something, big up Wizzy.
Yeah, there's too many.
The youngers that are coming.
Oh yeah, look out for my cousin Gumsy, yeah? He's fucked, he's coming for a lot of people and I'm going to set him on
Big up Blaze as well.
Yeah, Blaze.
Trust me.
4-5 in it?
See, there's kids that are coming right now, innit? Big up, even big up kids in the hood. Them man are doing it, because we're from the same area as well, you get
like
me?
Delusion, he's fucked.
We got NG Cartel representing for Northampton and Wolverhampton still there. Big look out for them. Nottingham boys, innit? Large.
But you know what? Big up them man, them enjoy, you know.
Out to all those representing for the UK, yeah? Playing UK music, making UK music, yeah? It's all real out here, yeah? Out to all those jumping off the grime thing, jumping hip hop. Out to all the haters in the UK hip hop thing, talking shit about man's not real. You're not real. You don't sold yourself to the industry the minute you started chatting that American shit.
Keep it English, Gav. Now we're from London, you know what I mean?
Man, them can't check a thing when I'm in. Cause I smash them, don't link when I'm in. Take, chops, ring when I'm in. It's watching me at the king when I'm in. When I make a boy like you, ping when I'm in. They say it can bring you when I'm in. I spray the mace when I'm here, cause I don't wanna see a black face when I'm here. Hold on, so we'll get bummed when I'm here. Bear man, get sugar when I run when I'm here. Better man, you don't get stung when I'm here. When your man get punched and stung when I'm here. Don't that flash when I'm here. Or walk through with a gash when I'm here. Bring knife when it's got mash when I'm here. You don't wanna get your face smashed when I'm here.
It sounds as if that whole foundation, which I'm really hearing from you as well, which with a lot of humility, is that everyone kind of played a huge part. There was no, everyone was helping in, there was other people filming, everyone was crossing over, and it was growing together.
Yeah, everyone had their parts that they played. I was just one of the pins. Like I said, I just formatted what I was filming in a different way. Me and Sparky come up with sections and formats that the other DVDs weren't doing. But then maybe without watching one of them other DVDs or even the Smack DVDs for America. So you got Smack DVDs for America, the Jammer's Birthday Bash set, a couple of other ones like the Lord of the Decks. They was there, and with the ideas that you had and me wanting to know what the rest of the scenes looked like and what their parts was, that was their parts in my role. And then I'd done what I do, and then someone else has done something, and we were all just helping each other out along the way. And then what we done back then, if there wasn't me, A+ and Ratty, there might not be GRM, SBTV, Link Up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the model. That was what it was. That's the way.
It all fell into place.
And we've all played our part in the scene, and everyone now continues to do their part, just in different ways, and we've all influenced each other. like a DJ's influence, a producer, MC, and it's all propelled on.
Risky Roadz 2, we're the maddest guy I know, Mr. Wong. What's going on? Nothing, man. Right now, it's me in my 500 grand studio complex. You get me? Don't get it twisted. 500 grand. And it's still in the middle of refurbishing, so refurbishing should finish in 2006, 2007, but yeah, it's all good, innit? Don't worry. Like, it's big, innit? It's big, don't worry. Like, the vocal booth's coming soon. All I need to do is just buy the wood for that and the egg crates. I don't even know, or the foam, I don't know, it depends how much money I get in it. But the egg crates, innit, where you just stick it up on the CD. Oh yeah, I've seen them there. What's the schedule for today? What we're going to be doing? Wait. Basically, this is the Risky Roadz jump off. Basically, I'm under very intense pressure, just like the jump off. But yeah, I'm gonna make a beat in 5 minutes. I'm fucking nervous as hell though, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm going to make a beat in 5 minutes. And yes, that's it really. You're gonna run us through as we go along then? Use timing. Yeah. No, when we're starting? I don't start it yet, you have to start it as soon as I touch the keyboard. Right. But I'm nervous. You see the first beat then, that's it. If I make a shit beat, then I'll make a shit beat. If I make a good beat, then I'll make a good beat, innit? That's the only thing to do this, isn't it? Right. Charlie, and I'm not cheating. Zero. Yeah, no, don't tell. And I'm not cheating. One more thing, I'm not cheating because that really I'll be cheating on myself. But as you can, I ain't even made nothing. Like my mind's blank here. I haven't made nothing. I'm under pressure. Like I swear, blank screen. I'm pranked. That is a blank screen. And I'm using Logic. That's
that thing there already. That object there is just the click.
I don't know. Before we start, you might as well run us through your equipment. Tell us what you're using. Oh, it's 500 grand, man. It's 500 grand, man.
See, I'm here today and everything's going fine, and I got a few seconds to bust a rhyme, cause I'm only 16, determined to explode. My name is Charlie and you're locked on to Risky Roadz.
Risky Roadz 2, we're in the building, alias Explicit,
Danny Weed and Target,
Roscon, Static, Chunky Bizzle in the place. What's going on? You want to run through us the equipment and stuff that's here then?
Alright, we've got here the Mackie desk, essential piece of equipment, this desk. Over here we've got the Supernova 2, it's a bit of an old school equipment, all the old school producers used to use that. Got Akai S3200, using that, I don't really use that much though anymore, sort of thing. I've got an EMU as well, 5000, but that's not it. Got the G4 Mac.
G4 E-Max.
Yeah.
G4 E-Max, iMax. Anything, man.
Computer, obviously, with sound modules and other various bits like that, man. I've got live instruments as well, you get me. I've got the Hohner harmonica, Prometa 12, which is big, you get me. You hear it in my new tunes. I've got the Fender Telecaster, big boy tunes, the American version, you hear it in my tunes.
MPC, that's the main thing at the moment, but I've got a PC, I'm not really a Mac person.
Just a Dell PC, you know what, I can't remember what the specs is, someone built it though. It's better to build your own PC because you can get it cheaper because you're just really paying for the parts and stuff like. Hard drive, external hard drive, so wherever you go, no matter what PC you work on, you can always like work on it's like you're working on your own PC wherever you go basically. You save everything to your hard drive and it's like a backup as well. Mixer, there's a quick 12 channel mixer. That's all we need really because we just plug it in the PC and that's about it. But we bought this, it's easier to work with two screens I find because you can have like the mixer on one thing and the playlist on the other screen or something.
Cubase all the way. Cubase, yeah. Can't get rid of Logic. Can't get rid of Logic. I think Logic's just a hype thing, man. It's good for like audio stuff, but for actually making my instrumentals, it's got to be Cubase. Really.
There's a lot of programs that do the same thing, so it's down to people's preference. But me, I just like mixing hard with the soft. I think the balance is nice. Right. So I use programs. Cubase, I think, is a soft program. Everything's soft in there. Nice melodies, nice instruments. And then Fruit Loops, everything's raw. So it's just balancing the hard and the soft.
We use Logic. Strictly Logic.
Last year I was using Fruit Loops, innit? Like straight Fruit Loops. Now I bought more equipment and that, started to use Logic. Go Records House, Cubase, get me. But it's a mainly Logic now. Like.
Before we were saying on the other DVD, we used to say, yeah,
it's all about Cubase SF, but now it's a Logic thing.
Realistically, in society at the time, you was doing everything that society said you couldn't do.
Yeah.
Because you was working together, and they were saying that we wasn't working together, and you're not going to go nowhere, and it's going to stay underground.
Yeah.
Yet you took it to that other place with that other power.
Yeah, it was like record labels and radio and mainstream. They did take note, but at the same time they was cautious back then. Where now it's a given, they have to. Back then we had to fight to be heard on the radio. Pirate radio was the key. Pirate radio is one of my favourite things, and pirate radio I'll miss for the rest of the whole thing because the energy is so different. It was so, you never knew who was going to turn up, you never knew who was going to be there, and the energy in a pirate radio set can't be matched. To this day, like, as much as anyone tries, the closest thing to it now is internet radio, but that pirate radio, that not knowing if you was going to be in there and someone's going to steam in and close it all off and you get thrown out or whatever, like all these things, it means it started from the roots of it, and I was lucky enough to add a camera in these places and kind of captured moments in that for where other people can relive that little bit of pirate radio.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a mad thing to like the way that the music always got blamed for anything bad. But now, because it is so powerful and it's got such a positive influence, like even back then it was a positive because it took people off of the streets, it took people off of doing other things, and it gave people careers. Even myself, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and then now I've got a camera. Didn't know what I was doing at first, but now I've kind of grown with it, and the scene's grown along with us, and everyone who was involved in that beginning time, we've all progressed. Camera qualities have got better, editing's got better, MC's lyrics have got better, DJ's beats have got better, everything's more polished.
I know. Stormer! Yeah. TV, Ping CV, we were like, yo. Yeah, TV, we were like, yeah. Ping CV, we were like, yeah. Ping CV, we were like, yo. Ping CV, we were like, so. I know it's like, so. Yo, cool sound, pop. Ping CV, we were like, so. I know it's like, so. You on your crew stand, so. If you're a bad man, put your hands in the air. If you're not a bad man, get the fuck out of here. It's the wrong atmosphere. You'll have to get beat up or get your phone teared down here. You need to stay in your toes. You can get jacked for your clothes or smacked in your nose. Don't trust no one, especially hoes. Who can you trust in this world? Who knows? You get slammed to blow. And if you're not a bad man, go. And if you don't want to clash, then go. And if you're not prepared to get smashed, then go. But wait, if you're a bad man, stay. And if you really want to clash, then stay. If you're prepared to get smashed, then stay. If you really got a gut, then spray it. If you're not feeling my flow, then say, cause I will feel no way. You might me no way. You're in a dead end job and you get low pay. If I'm around then you get no pay. Jack that nigga then cut that nigga. Call me Samson or Black and Ripper. If I'm hungry I jack his dinner. Blah. Samson, your girl said that I'm handsome. I ain't got a six-pack, but I got 6 ass. I want a sick car and a big mansion. I make you look little when I spit a riddle. You feel a pickle like Branston. I got metaphors better than yours, such as yours, if you really want to get backhanded. I'm not no talker, flick out the ting like Luke Skywalker. Might see me in the ends with Francis, might see me in the ends with Walker. Know that I found out a man like Stalker. Kidnapping and then I drive up Yorkshire. Them boys don't want it with Scorcher. Them boys talk that, them. When I shower, man, and I burst some fools like shocks. Big gun make a wire on that teeth. Run a red with some money noir. Pump action, lick out your whole chest. Step on the front now, fling on the cold. Step for the team and then lift out your face. Step down when it's in my reach for the hip. Full clip bust to the hole in your mouth. I don't need help with bars. Oh my face. Hey.
And it's a CB soul. Eat your boy CB soul and smack you up boy CB soul. We'll live with a friend and the CB no. And it's a CB soul. Eat your boy CB soul and smack you up boy CB soul. Batman Jules. Good side. Stay in your ends down Brookside. Batman you tried to be, but it did die. You've been sipping the Batman Jules. My question's why? You're not that kind of guy to be wearing trousers on the bike. Oh my. You got punch, you need this fly. Stick it on the bike, or get on the waist in you better do your time. And if you don't do your time, you better be kind of 9. On the face, don't leave a line. Next week, call.
Risky road, it's OT show. Risky roads, OT show. Risky road. Come try me, try to beat me, try and beat me. You might get wanking, caution, look like. You won't
time, sure. Haven't got a clue how the fuck you murk. How the fuck do you murk? It's obviously the deadliest breed. Glamour, the biggest DJ for the streets. They're ready for shots in his friendliest beats. Definitely the dog, the realest MCs. I'm on a level by my key. Putting in hard work behind the scenes. Speaking to promoters, sending the tunes up. To be sure the OT shall feed. Please believe that when we feed, you and your team will take a back seat. Chat shit about your man's back heat. You best pack the bike, then hit the street. When we hit the street, mate, it's over. There's the disciple, OT with soldiers. Don't care if you like us or not, you will see OT recordings in shot. Doxilla, rewind me, I'm all this God and God is me. Don't gotta be, me not T. My prophecy, don't legacy. ABCDOTC, O.T.DEV. Make it bleed, make it see. The Doxilla be ain't having no more. For you new boys, I like fresh me. Fresh MC, straight off the meat rack. I'm coming with a mic attack. I was having first, so how's that? Ask Risky Roadz, never scared to watch that. Don't see, upon your fucking back. OT, upon your fucking back. Hey, definitely, come tell them that. MC's been on my right to the exit, situated to the side of the building, cause that's where you believe it. That's what come for, you're still breathing. You don't wanna give OT a reason to leave you bleeding, so keep proceeding to the exit, cause I say so. When I spray bars, you best lay low. When you're floating a river like a Nilo, you best race the white flag like Dino. Don't wanna be anybody's idol, putting in the world on the phone idol. It's me and OT after the title.
1, 2. It's time to make my move. Okay. When you see me wearing a glove, way better know I got a gun in the boxers. I don't want to send an MC to the doctor. I just want to win a mobile, they go for the Oscars. There's only one Skepta, I got to lick down any imposters. You gon' get like innocent bastard. Don't get it twisted, I'm Jamie the guy with a BMX bike. Jamie coach on the streets all night, do right, no hood, I got nothing to hide. Still vocal with a sock on the mic. Jamie with a positive attitude. Jamie the guy with a Rubik's Cube. Used to live in Meridian but I moved, but I'm still part of Meridian crew. Jamie part of the roadie fam. Jamie, everybody knows who I am when boy I know serious lads. Please don't chat crap. Jamie, smart guy with a mic. Jamie coach on the streets all night, cause I didn't look black and white. I'm ready when you're ready, I'm right there. But every time I'm ready, I'm sending a task in. Look, my balls are making a rule there, yeah man, I'm on balls are making a go there. Woman, I'm bringing to the end of my breath, yo, waste man, I'm bringing to get any bigger there. Nothing got breath, that seed in the cross here, and I don't cross there, they cross the wrong there. Then I want to war with the team, war with Roadz, you know what it means. One quarter to be calling, I'm here and there, they full calling. Calling my name, but I'm calling it beef. When you see me, you ain't calling it. I'm up on the balls, I'm out calling it. Look, I do what, get paid. Build up like no crush. You was a race man, and now you're worse. You better get left in the past. Claim your bad boy, you're just a sprat. You can't say niggas spit in my class. I'm all over your shit like a rash. See who's the best mate, I'm a we clash. Don't never pull up cause I'm on track. Bad boy break when others get short. You don't wanna play when I'm on you to the pool. What's it, good night in the shade and short. Say your beef, say your best and say the bush. It's been free cause I'm out of town fail. Don't underestimate me cause I'm pale. I say you will love me in jail. I just wanna make keys like Diddy, so don't come around acting silly. Come on and see me talk with a 9 milli, I'll make a man say the roads are risky.
As I said, the difference that Risky Roadz had with a couple of the DVDs that was out before was the way me and Sparky chose to format it with the sections.
Yeah.
So just trying to, basically it was just me and Sparky being nosy in the scene and wanting to learn ourselves, like how to make a beat. I'm going to see producers and them telling us what they done to make a beat and how they done it, or I wanted to hear acapellas. So in the first Risky Roadz you had a string of acapellas. Second Risky Roadz we'd started, Sparky had the idea to, because he'd that from the record shop background, let's get a couple of these instrumentals that we had, let's buy them and then we'll put out some vinyl. And then so I said, like, alright, if we're buying the tunes, we'll get them to freestyle over them. And then we had the second DVD, you had people freestyling over the beats that we owned, which had come out. So we was essentially promoting what we was doing. And we'd started to build a business when like, it was all through passion. Like, it just ended up becoming what it had become. And yeah, that was the difference. The way we formatted, and I've always been creative, so thinking of ideas and different ways to show things and adding different elements. Some of it we just stumbled across, and some of it was pre-planned. I think one of the biggest things that we stumbled across was Ghetto's freestyle. He created a whole new format. Like, we had the little 16-bar freestyle with everyone over the tunes. When I went to the Ghetto, him and Seek, what they did, kind of Ghetto was like, nah, because he had a stigma around him at the time that everyone was saying he was Kano's hype man. because him and Kane was really close, and I think Getz was in this place where he was like, I want to let everyone know that who I am. Like, I am an artist on my own, and he kind of said F you, jumped out and done what he done, and the first thing he said was MCs know the levels, yeah? And off the back of that, he created this whole news section where it was like the freestyles that was too good to cut short became know the levels.
Hey, MCs, yeah? Know the levels, yeah? Know the levels. It ain't basic season right now, I swear to you. Look. What's happening? What's really good cuts? What's crackling? I begin the hood blood, still battling, still trying to push drugs. So when I see feds, they only see legs. Yeah, I'm still panicking, and I've left them fixing the past, but I still hear snakes in the grass, still rattling. And the rule claiming they blast. It's the other a pain in the arse. Will it matter when my mixtape's on display like a mannequin? Then out comes the album. I got this shit locked down like Falcon. Yeah, flows I got 1,000. And I bet that MCs have said that, but they really hope that nobody counts them. They hope that nobody counts them.
They say, see, you've been away for a bit, now I'm still in the hood like crazy. And the kids not wasting a bit of time in raising my chicks, and sometimes chasing the chicks and a little bit warring around with pricks. I think they're deep lane pulling certain chicks, but apologies, keep on emerging quick. They don't want to see blood like certain crips. And when I'm out on the grind, I'm holding a 4-4J with a 9. So boys gotta know when it's on time, because it's not kind here on the front line. Seekers raw, seekers slime, seek mine, fine. If I see shy, I might make that mine. Group full of boys get jacked on the line, so prepare for the permanent rain with the volcanic flow, spit permanent flings. Big seat, that'll be a permanent name, it will never go away like a permanent stain. Prepare for the permanent rain with the volcanic flow, spit permanent flings. Big seat, that'll be a permanent name, it will never go away like a permanent stain.
I'm taking over now, been in the game since 2 October now. I'm fucking it up, listen to over now. I'm sitting the pace, how you gonna slow me down? Look, it's over clown, I got the skippiest flows in town. Plus, them niggas can't fuck with my wordplay. I'll switch it back DJ, bring it back, why? Cause I ain't even wrote this down. Yes, I've been blessed with a potent sound. I'm not unlike the rest, I'm something like the best. You ain't never heard, not unlike me yet. Bring anyone, I bet money live will sit, get your honey sticking like honey, nice and wet. Don't lie, you would like to be gets. Girls love when I'm live and I bet they can't wait to see me live and I bless, even though I can't afford no diamond gets. I don't lie, slightly get vexed like I see it in your eyes and your neck. I'm like, come on dog, your wife is a pest. Just being a guy makes me a threat. Just seeking advice can make me a jet. Just being a wife and maybe your friend, that's maybe a skitting. I'ma do something more, maybe regret later in life. But you know what's popping off later tonight. Sex will never ever make me depressed. Yes, I watch a baby undressing, it don't take much to make me get wrecked. And still I don't know her name and address, but I know that that's your bitch.
Girl loves me a lot, she wants me and she can't get her hands off. Since I got a man, yeah, I'm what, like a South Asian. She loves the Bangkok, she likes it, but so I put her in the headlock. Then I rub my fist on her head top, guess what? She said I give the best work, I'm Fred Flintstone, cause I make the bed rock. And I got a next ting called Linda. She's so hot that we link up in winter. She call me Lumberjack, cause I got a big timber. When I get her woody, she gets a splinter. And there's a chick that I nickname Missy, cause she get a freak on just like Missy. And she hollers when I hit it, man, so she can never call me a 1 minute. Man, I got a driving instructor, she's got it all. I'm straight to the point with her, I can't stall. Nobody drives me mad, cause I bump her 6 out, so I call her new Megan. I said I wanna test drive to a 3-point turn. Strip your body kit and put it in reverse. Then the damage I gave her bumper was enormous. From doggy style, but she hadn't shown me.
I'm okay, I'm on a grind for a reason. And you know, see, I got no time, I'm breezing. And I know you niggas that got straps, but the only thing you bust is semen. Please, you're an overnight bad boy. Where was you when I was on the bus stealing? Driving at our showrooms and drug dealing. That's right, I was robbing and thieving, ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. No more money providing, so I was plotting and scheming. Getting this money from grinding, even when I lost my freedom. Even when I got was freezing, my socks had peas in. Legit, I forgot the meaning. Pricks wanna stop me eating, stop me breathing, but I will not be beaten. So what if the clock me cheating? It's cooking season, you clowns have got me creasing. You get air like what we breathe in. I get rare, he's hot, he's steaming, you won't get near. He's gone, keep dreaming, I might get there, keep on, keep believing. Don't spend every evening sleeping, I recommend you increase your reading. Get a pen and release your feelings, but then again many men put in more work than ever errands. But ain't even eating, but I'm ahead of them, it's not even Stevens. I'm so strong right now, I can fuck it on my will not breed a weakling. And I make it look easy, like I'm just getting peace for speaking. I got the street on smash. Finally I'm getting decent gas. They wanna ride me like I got peace to splash. Hold the 9 minute bitch. Read the map, holes on mine with it quick. Easy lash, don't want quite kiddie sick. Even flash, don't even try city prick. I'll squeeze the gap, yo, my life's pretty sick. 3 months snatch. Just rhymes, no these are facts. I bust 9s and even stab. Done crime like I never seen my dad. Sometimes I could be seen in cash when the sun shines. Still the heat's packed. Done time, but now I got my freedom back. Freedom's back. that's the new talk. And I'm blowing up road like the moonwalk. I got so many goals, but life's too short. But I'm going for gold like I do sport. And I'm fully fit, the rest are full of shit. All I need is beats, and I've been fully equipped. Yeah, I roll deep and I ring off. Cause I'm in a band, so I couldn't be full of the shit. Yeah, I went out of a ringer. No long thing, man, I bang till the pussy drips. Yeah, I'm an angry nigga. Don't know about ghetto, I'm hearing talk about ghetto, but they don't know my background. I'll never back down. Smoke round about clowns, I guess I'm just too damn proud. I step house, clap rounds and that foul. Hands down, that blouse in a man's house. Mad frown, cap down in a bad town. Step down that clown, I'm gonna come like, yeah, that's foul. Too far and it's all careless now. Run up in the parents' house, take more than a fair share, then bounce. Break doors, I don't fear, lay swear down. Break jaws and I scare beers of accounts. Face over in the beer spray that I found. Break calls with the ears pierced, then I'm out, and it's GHETT-N. My heart ain't, I'm up freezing. And I always walk with the heat on. And all I really want is pleasing. And it's GHETT-N. And my heart ain't, I'm up freezing. And I always walk with the heat on. And all I really want is peace. Look, ain't heard of me that you must be deaf. My name's around town like I must be next. The rest must be vexed. Came in the game and lapped them next level like I jumped 3 steps. Don't think cause I got rushed, you got ammo. You get rained on like a rusty fence. Like shoot, now I know what my mumsy meant. Shitting with the same since Gumsy went. Since Gumsy went, I've been more focused. Money getting stacked, not one piece spent. But revenge is still a must, it won't enter the bus. Not one cheap left, what friend could I trust? Some guys are like bitches, all depends on the month. When niggas are nervous, tell them take one deep breath. No clone, go home so I can't be bad. Overstand your overly, I'ma have niggas standing over your body like that. He died one fucking death, they don't even know what fun he flex. His boy tried to run his next. No joy, no fun, we vex. Oh boy, you made a choice so dumb, see sense, I'm attacking your defense. Nobody ain't been back in me recent, skipped a few times. I'ma make sure it's not a pattern, a sequence. Now what I'm packing be decent. Feds on my tail when I put a nigga back in the precinct. I'm sick, and they think that's the treatment. It's not, and I'm not a snitch fucking agreement.
Yo, it's Noam Generals. Risky roads, know the levels. Cause the levels are rising. Listen, yo, I'm a Noam Gen to the end. Got more bars than the bloody West End. And I spit out my bar like a Smith from West End. But I'm about OGT or chest end. Don't want war, give it a rest end. Still only better have a bulletproof vest then. When you see me on the road, put me to the test then. How much money do you wanna bet then? Yeah, I spit big bars. Par with the big stars in big cars. Carry me lane that will leave big scars. Chop your pain, get with the pure bars. He's seven where me and the man them pass. We wanna link up round the back like bra. If you wanna take the beat that far, you got arm to the teeth, so oh, you men are.
To impress you won't take long. It will be done by the end of the song, by the end of the song. You know foots are done. Doing generals make big sons and I will sign up and everything's moving along. All you haters proving you wrong. What you under, what you want. Don't get it twisted, don't get me wrong. When it comes to the beef thing, I'm not long, but I'd rather go studio and make songs with Double and Monk. Bang out a big chat, smoke some punk. Think to spirits, man might get drunk. Then I talk to the spirits like what I'm on. My heart's in and I ain't no punk. Fuck around, you'll end up in a trunk, you idiot. Oi, rude boy, what's all the hyping for? Why you getting excited for? If it's war, don't say no more. Whatever you're gonna say, I've heard it before. You've got a gun, you have heard it before. Man's gonna get bun, you have heard it before. You look at idiot, I'm not a fool in war. Don't know I stand up tall in war. If it's me you're calling for, say the words, I'll be there in 4 minutes. You'll have less than 4 minutes to jump in your rip and start flooring it. Before I quickly put 4 in it. That's how it goes in war. What war? There's no laws in it. If the match ain't there, I'm 4 in it.
I'm a road to stardom. Anybody testing on the way, they will scar them. When they test me, I beg your pardon. More time if it's not worth it, I pardon. Cause the obvious I bury them in the garden. But they still try to hide out like Larden. Still act to stiff and harden. From he said me, I'm gonna bar them. I'm gonna set them on fire just like an arson. Teach you for acting like an arson. Don't wanna spend a couple weeks in the basement, you little wasteman. No, I can never face man. You're gonna spit sick until they fill up the basin. Noam General become like the Freemason. Got deep powers across the nature. It's a new day, new generation. Nobody made us. Everybody on the road, they rate us. Yeah, we got a big status. Too many haters wanna bait us. Just because they can't make paper, they wanna bring a man down like elevators. Tell them boy they year later. Them boy they will never be obeyed. They don't want the road to making dough like bakers. More time, I ain't got time for fakers. But my boys will serve man like waiters. Got jump back there with his papers. Man with a hump for me like majors. You better come with some real soldiers. Couple got the ammunition ready to load yours. I'm to the teeth and I've already told yours.
Rapping right now, Rough Squad, know your levels, Risky Roads, trust me. This rhythm here produced by me, straight up monster music, you get me? Alright then, where we going now? Oh, One blow will knock you over. 6 year back cause you're older. Don't take this man for joker. I be the title holder. Hey, one blow will knock you down. Not back cause you're shot brown. Don't take this man for clown. Watch how my crew get down. Hey, crew get down faster. Look at the sounds on the ghetto blaster. I build up the track then I go master. Put it in the shop I get paid after. In arms that's I'm an everlaster. I will put a bread in a plaster. Caster, what a disaster. It's not good for laughter. I'm a cappella freestyle master. Got a couple little flows, didn't I will let you know. Milking the radio show, didn't I on the roll. I'm in the start of the show, but I'm watching me roll. Never gonna win a hole, hitting with a look at roll. I'm on the roll, anybody on my path. Every day I'm on the graph, but I gotta have a laugh. Trust me, one day you were gonna feel my wrath. Putting like I was a flask, people carry on and laugh.
Won't stop till my life I got done, can't stop, won't stop till my life I got done. Slicks, won't stop till my life I got done, can't stop, won't stop till my life I got done. No, won't stop till my life I got done, can't stop, won't stop till my life I got done. Slicks, won't stop till my life I got done, can't stop, won't stop till my life I got done. Yo, you don't know my flow is arson. Fire outlast and I outrun. I've been doing this till my life I got done, cause I've been doing this since Cole was I done. And I won't stop till I'm hot as the sun, until I'm on top with rocks on my thumbs. Till I got cribs with views that I done till I can look back on life when the slums. No, I won't stop till my life I got done. I'll keep doing this till my blood don't pump. Keep fronting new beats and new bars, and I'll keep stunting new sneaks and new casting. Enough come and go with half hearts, boy I outlast till I can have the last laugh. Outcast anyone crossing my path till my life I got done. Blaze with them and bars, no, won't stop till my life I got done.
We'll take you to town, take you around. Look 6 snaps and take you to down. That's what I said, take you to down. So how does that just sound? Take you to down, take you around. The block 6 snaps then take you to down. That's what I said, take you to down. So how does that just sound? Today's my day, so rounds. We pounce on dollars and pounds. We sell in cities and towns. Don't take our gimmicks or sounds. You niggas ain't hard your clowns. We'll take you all out in bounds. We come like a key of an ounce. Say for the last time, just bounce. Look, I'm a soldier like a lion. Stay in the corner. Don't speak till I say I'm getting on nasty like K. The game don't ever stand out till I play. Go home today, it's my day. I do it my way, not their way, no way. Wouldn't need help, just a no lay. Hand that's either here, the okay.
Non-stop flows, I'm blazing, no jerking. Non-stop though, I'm raging, straight raking. I'm strides, I'm clean, I'm off, I'm straight murking. I'm so certain. I'm straps and flows on a daily, mainly 32s on a daily. I'm back on UTV, you don't know. Stay glued to your TV. It's like me, you see, like frequently. Like, I'm that G, like fullback B, RSMD. Way that team, I'm making P. Breaking scene, look, they say they loving the slang. I'm like, see, they're really loving the gang, we look mean. I'm like talking green, I feel lean. If you ain't heard Strider, where you been? Look, and I'm in full flight like 50. I'm where figure 4 lockdown like Ric Flair. I keep trying to improve while you sit there. Heard you're coming up soon, but I'm in here. I'm in touch with the pros like good day. I'm raking cash on the low, yeah, I'm good here. Show these fools on the mic, I'm sincere. Breaking rules, yeah, I've been doing that here. I'm told you K.I. to the D. Done your dance and your after party. Don't send in directs after me. I'll give your mama you and name it after me. So if you're doing it, don't do it half-heartedly. I got a big shank to leave you half-hearted G. You're not a bad boy, you're not even half a G. And I know you told yourself for half a G. Look, I'm telling you now, you're fucking with the wrong kid. Cause when there's conflict, they're all gone quick. None of them ain't holding no long stick. Big machines, that's what I do the job with. Heroic God's gift, I hold the Glock stiff. We got pump, we got beat, we got sniff. I don't pep when it's time to hot up. There's a lot on my chest, that's why I gotta sit. Bullshit, you never be famous. Radio 1, you won't be on the playlist. You be on roleplay spraying on A-list. Some funny, you know that. Trap, look down at your trainers. I'm telling the truth cause you can't blame us. Boss case, boy, them can't detain us. Easy man, you know me man, I'm good man, I'm moving dirty and no kinda cool with Roadz and Taliban like easy man, you know me man, I'm good man, I'm moving dirty and him, I'm cool with Roadz and Jim, cause for the Lucas that might hurt ya, he's got that Ruger that might murk ya, yeah, for the shoot us from all over, with all sorts of max and revolvers, blood, for the Lucas that might hurt ya, he's got that Ruger that might murk ya, yeah, for the shoot us from all over, with all sorts of max and revolvers, blood, look, I'm not fucking finished. Don't want me to ever come up with a ball straight through like deal what you done. I'm chung face but screw face when I come. Like Roach with spray up the place when I come. Don't act dumb, not when I come. Dums get a hollow dum when I come. You've heard when I'm in here when I come. When I'm here when I come it's a Roach you dumb. Slits get a pump with a pump with a pump go run pump man I'm in a beat mash like drum. That's what I'm on when I come. No joke thing when I come. Your galley might get a poking when I come. It's a new year you're gonna know me when I come. More time I might be with Tinchy when I come.
Right, Risky Road 2, SLK in the place. Everyone introduce themselves.
Come pop the bargain dance with it. If you ain't with it, then get out of. But first, check it out and let yourself go. They shoot, my boys. They let the shells go. In the back of the club, don't watch that. Let the shells go. Ratchet around the left and I live with the rats. They get left for the J's on the corner where the big cats are.
You chatting out and bare girls say you're fatting out. Boss your head with a batter now. Never trust you, I'm right now. Take that money. Do what you got to make that money. Come for the money, run like, come out, run like, hang for the money, yeah. Take that money, alright. Give me that money, alright. Come for the money, yeah, alright.
In the hill doing the deal with my hoodie on and my woolly on. Fence come then I'm gone. I know my escape route. Up the fence by Ryan's bit. Them fence can't catch shit. I'll be in the hills more than a little bit doing big boy shit. So mind how you move and mind how you don't slip. Cause it's real in the hills, you will get left bleeding.
People really wanna know about that white skin getting around it from the hype. Chapter 2, they're like, tell me more. Bad damage and flirted these, tell me more. I do 3 for 10, they're like, tell me more. I do 6 for 20, I'm like, where's my score? And I'm thinking, why you talking for? Shots to your legs won't make you walk no more. It's the VAND, tell me. Record shops are like, tell me. Bookings please, I'm like, stacking my dough to get. And I'm trying to feast to get. And I'm eating my grease to get. And I'm going on shit like, hype in the game, that's all.
Unless you put your money on it, 5 bills up, I'll do it any way you want it. Any day I'm on it, I'll teach niggas something, but not unlike a double lesson at college. Cause if I lose, I'll remove your chaps, the chain on your neck and your wallet. I cause destruction like Jammer. I'm the big neck like ostrich. You can spit a hot 16 off the shots, get reaction and a big reload. But fuck all that, I'm about action, I'll shank you in whoever plays hero. Cause you're a heavyweight like kilos. When's the last time you seen go? You been bro, and you don't back arms. You're a jackass like Steve-O. I got 2 shanks up and all that. Put your luck on board. Step on your head like doormat. Not even shank with a sword, right? I got 2 shanks up, all that. Don't push your luck, all that. I'll step on your head, doormat. Should've listened the first time.
I suppose we laid the foundations, Risky Roadz laid the foundations as to a lot of what's going on in the scene now. It was like a platform that allowed artists to be seen before they was big.
Yeah.
It was the first place a lot of the artists of today would have been seen. So the first place you would have seen someone's face would have been on Risky Roadz.
How does it feel to be involved in bringing those faces to light for the first time?
It makes me feel proud.
Yeah.
It makes me feel proud, and it makes me feel like I've created a legacy. And Rooney created Risky to kind of become what he wanted to be. And Risky's created this thing that has brought Rooney into being known forever, and it's brought me family, friends. It's brought me so much through this music thing, and it's, like I said, it's propelled the scene. It's helped lay foundations of where the scene is today, and it's give a starting point to where we are and where the scene is today.
Stop mutting them up, we doing it. Stop fucking them up, that way there. Stop banging him, chat, chain, stop jacking him. Draw for the gas, stop gun backing them up. Torch your path, leave some shattering. All these men then come off the block, jump fences, climb over walls, start scattering. Grips, bang him, you're on the floor. No movement, you're on the floor. Catch him at the back of the flats. Grips, bang him, you're on the floor. No movement, you're on the floor. Stepped in left foot first and sang him. Pass, this boy we're steady. Got a few combos down, but he blow to belly. Pass, right hook takes his jaw. Pass, uppercut takes his bow. Pass, took a breather, then I stood back a bit. Gazed in his eyes, then I ran back at him. Pass, we was a temper. This boy's got his fat lip fucked up. Pass, he turned back at me. This boy played, he turned back at me. Pass, then I stood back a bit. Shook my head, then I stood back a bit. Tempers looking around for some bottles. Tempers looking around for some bottles. I can see a glass falling, me grab it. I can see a glass falling, me grab it. Glass hits me eyes. Glass everything into your eyes.
We get reloads when we spray, like we paid off the DJ. I love to make loot this way, but trying to work out how much those keys weigh. We roll in groups on beef, then we rock fellas like freeway. Moving a tinted whip with aftershocks, mix CD on replay. Find me round south or east ways, rolling with 2 or 3 braids. If we see guys we hate, jump out and rock then roll like Green Day. Yo, if I get signed, I'll split my first paycheck in 3 ways. But me, myself and I on cruises out in the sun for 3 days.
I'm out there like little these bars, these cars when you back up with your crowbars. The wrong bars, you don't wanna pop them bars. Unless you wanna get your face shot like bars. Say you're hot like Mars, singing to me, draw something for the back of the car. Make a nigga say roar, to take the beef arm and I splat him and sitting at the side of the car. Don't try come against stars, to leave your jaw hanging in the air like stars. And the hard for me to lay you out like cars. Put something in the chest and I don't mean bars. End up in the ER, don't chat like you got a 9mm. You won't begin with the 7 with the E-tar. Ready about 10 man in the 17 car.
Like no armor, child side like me, please don't bother. Put you on the ground with my knife in your face and leave you with one eye like Big Brother. We don't like each other and I don't like your baby mother. I attack anything that comes in my face just like an animal that protects its mother. Never judge a book by its cover, cause you don't know what's under the cover. You'll get caught like an undercover police officer that lost his cover. That's why I'm like no other, cause I write mad shit like no other. The original microphone hawker wanna book me, pay me a water.
Blaster don't like me cause I'm a nasty. Strapper don't like me cause I'm a tick. Whatins want to say they don't like me. Piss me off, I'm at the best MC. If you try ting, I'll swing him. If he tries a ting, I'll swing you. I know it's backwards, I know the Irish in my bum, the done low. I'm not Jamie, but too serious. Said he go on in, but I'm not Skepta. Don't answer my phone like Wiley did. Bare air to the private quarter. More bang to bang bang in a manner. I'm not afraid to bang bang in a manner. Please, a piece of eyes with a hanger. Clash, come with more dubs and jam.
And is it cash they wanna chuck her? Okay then soundboy we can rock her. Bring your whole crew and bring your big brother. I'll bring my boy Skipper and Gluck her. I've got the game locked like locker. You wanna clash? Oh you dumb fucker. Take time, calm down, yeah just stop her. You don't really wanna see your whole crew fuck on it. It's too to the fizzy, yes off the hizzy. Got bare niggas acting real silly. Cash they wanna bring A, beef they wanna swing A. Got the game locked right there like chingy. Them not really ready, style that I bring A. Make your families they say that I'm heavy. Bout to the busy, make your bed pissy like lock it is a get blown the whiz.
Boy, come on for the excitement. Alright, you wanna hype, let's fight then. I'm like so bright and exciting. Hit you with the right, you be saying where the lights went. So why fight with the Vikings? You ain't tight, you're the opposite of liking. There's couple screws need tightening, we ain't right. My guys all frightening. Well, I strike like lightning, don't wanna hype, cause I just might bite him. So better move like migrants, you're gonna lose this fight with the Titans. So don't hype when they're on the mic, don't talk fight, cause the DOC will take all your items. And the DOC recite him.
Like Bruno. I'm still numero uno. You don't wanna clash cause you know. Lyrically flat like sumo, making MCs fall down like judo. Trigger, I'm a gangster. Don't give a damn like I'm so. If you're gonna drop at a 9mm, that's just silly. Cause for the only thing you're hiding is your willy soul. You could drop for your man them. I don't care, I'll be singing flows and rants and not giving them out. But I'll be swinging them out. And if they come to the end, then I'll be rigging them out. Anything I can't figure them out, I take them off face, you really be in them out.
You want that war, you can get that war, I don't care anymore. Blood, if you want that beef, you can cook that beef, you better inform your chief. Yo, if you want that war, you just brought that war, so it's delivered at your blood clot door. I'm skinny in the physical, but I believe in critical, I kick off your goatee. Yo, I'll kick out goatee and sell. Take your phone, girlfriends, I'll bail. I'll take high school jewelers porn, if I take your girl, then it's straight or porn. I ain't rich blood, call me poor, but I can still get 110s at stores. I stay low, move neat of course, but to hit the street sometimes I'm forced. I'm on my foot, I don't drive no Porsche, I'm on my foot like frustrated horse. Black Panther, I stand on my 4 paws. You man are pussycats walking fours. You get branged, bang them paws. Sight the peace and get yam like jaws. Your contract has a fatal clause, states that you will not fight in war.
They call me K down, and I've got gas and gas down. Inspiration's K and I'll make their face because they get to the streets, get bored down. Hammers and crowbars down, and you don't want it with K down. Might get shanked, swear down, might get bored down, shanked down and again. Yeah, bass and gas, and bass and gas, we got bass and gas. Bass and gas, got bass and gas. You a dude, bass and gas.
No solo, still good though. Buy crep and take out the insole. No fresh milk, so I use tin milk. And I still got DVD rolls. And you know I roll with fake notes. Master card beats or repros. Got a Luger ready to touch road. Garneters, that's up. Don't take 4 fine for a job. No way, right, I ain't no pub. I run up in the crib with a bar.
We ain't got no jurisdiction. Close up shit to when you're causing friction. And how I spit what you call it addiction. We'll see what happens, might not get a billion. I wear old school high socks like some trillions. And how I spit this, I'm 1 in a million. I heard from a friend that you said that you're feeling him. G could adopt man, still be killing him.
And where would you say the scene is today?
It's global. Started off, like, I've got a series now called Grime Worldwide, but that went all the way back then when Jammer and people was in New York, and we interviewed a guy, a producer from New York, and there was a crew from LA. So although this worldwide thing's bigger now on a grander scale, it was done then. But it's like now, as being known worldwide, it's known through the classes. Someone middle class or upper class know who the artists of today are.
Yeah.
And they know about the brand that I created because of the legacy of what it was, and people. It's got an influence. Our scene's an influence on that to the way society is and politics, and that all started, I suppose, back then. There was times when, back then, the police and government blamed the scene for anything that went wrong. Went to a club, something happened, it was because of the music.
Yeah.
Now, them same people and them same political parties and them same everything want to the involvement of our scene. They want to be known. They want everything in the scene because we, as the scene, have got so much power with the youth.
So therefore it's gone full circle.
Completely full circle.
Gone from underground to being purely streetwise and streetwise kids to now a much bigger picture.
But you're going places like the States and that. What do they think of like our scene and what's their views on it, man?
Man, they're loving it.
They're liking it, yeah?
Yeah, we've been doing our rave in New York called Bangers and Mash. This is going off, man. People are feeling it.
Bangers and Mash.
Mad girls shaking and all that.
What is it? Is it what they feeling? What they feeling? The music, the MCs, what? Like what is it behind it all?
The rhythms, the MCs, the whole package. Mostly out there, we're playing vocal tunes. You know what I mean? Like we brought out Jam and D and Airs for for a special type of thing. But mostly it's DJs playing vocal tunes, and they're loving that. And
Oh yeah.
There's best celebrities in here. We ain't get all celebrities getting kicked out the park for nothing.
See what's going on here today at Vicky Park. We're performers, man. This shit a piss out of us, man. You get me now? I'm not having to fuck the
Do you get me?
That's what makes this up.
All the shotters and jackers are in there. All the robbers and jackers and gunmen are still in there. We, the performers, are getting rushed out. How thick is that?
What they rushing us out
for?
What they rushing us out for?
Someone gets hurt, it's going to be all their faults.
Yeah, it's good.
You're not even there to help no one. You're not even going to be there to help no one, idiot. Bun! You know what? I should laugh for this. Now I'm bunning.
Hey, what do you think we'll do for that?
Bullshit, yeah, look at them, they're doing this to us, you get me? Fucking dickheads, you get me? They know that we do nothing, they know. Look how raw Rico is, one of the dudes, one of the way there, you know about Rico. Real gangster, original gangster. All that scholar. Bunch of monkey.
Anything. What do you think of all this, bro?
Bollocks.
This is why we bum police. They do shit like this.
Wait, is this a fucking liberty or what?
Rico!
This is a fucking diabolical liberty.
Bang!
They've got us like we've done something, like we're terrorists.
Rapid. You got anything to say for the boy then?
I'm pissed. I'm gonna batter a girl when I get out of here because she's chatting shit. I'm gonna batter her. I'm hungry. I want girls. That's what I know.
Bruh.
Listen.
Carnage. What do you think?
Oh, that's bullshit. You lot chat shit, man. Hey, Rico.
This Skepta. You got anything to say for the old Bill on this?
Fuck the old Bill.
What's this? This is not respect. This is a respect festival. I thought it was supposed to be respect festival. Respect what? When there's that's a respect one. Chucking us out.
Let me say something. Hey, this is what the Fred man said, Jay. He said it was because there's a large group of black youths.
What is that?
Black youth.
What is that?
Saying that we're Russian, like Russian people.
You ain't done shit today, have you? We ain't done shit today. You ain't got no one today. You're trying to make you do wish you.
Oi, the festival is called Respect, and look what they're doing to us. So then we don't respect them then, innit?
Hey Flo, you got anything to say about all this?
Fuck off. Please, fuck off. You're getting the wrong people. We're the performers. We want to bust mic and be positive and spread vibes. But they're escorting us out because they got it all wrong. Fuck off.
I don't suffer much now.
Alright, cut in. Gotta put your weed in your bollocks. Or in your body.
Weed in my body, boy. I put my weed in my body, boy. I mean, I want them to take my weed.
But if you see me get put in the van, you know why. And if you see me get put in the van, you know why.
Hey, this is Risky Roadz DVD. And I'm Rico, and I'm being wrongly persecuted by boy them. I boy them off the dead. All these people, look, they're all looking at us like we're animals. We ain't done nothing. We ain't done nothing.
They're murking it. They've got gloves on. They're rounded up. They're surrounded a bunch of people.
Colours are at it again. It's all the colours all the time, innit? Next one, this is like gel.
You see it there. What's the most positive message do you think that whole bit of the filming and the genre of music that was it in there? What was the most positive message that it brought for you?
Well, we always tried to, like, at the end of an interview, say to the people, like, have you got any advice for the kids? Because there was other people that was looking up to, like, at the time, none of us had made it, and like none of the artists had really made that. They're starting to, like, your Besy's and your Kanos had just started to, Lethal had been signed, and they're just little things, but no one was there where they wanted to actually be, and kids were still looking up to, as they had done all the way through, and we always used to get advice, or like I said, the little formats used to be kind of educational, where someone can watch it and take something from it and think, you know what, I want to do that. And if it made a couple of other kids join in, and then we succeeded. But we always tried to add a little positive spin where people could take some advice and run off, and if they wanted to use it, they could use it.
That's good. And in that time, how important for you was it to the artist being comfortable with the media he was doing?
It was in the beginning, I suppose, no one was media savvy. I didn't know how to use a camera, so they didn't know how to really be in front of one. We learned together, and I think that's why we're all so close still to this day. Like with a lot of art, because we've grown together. They learned how to be in front of a camera, where I was learning how to use one, and they got their media training through these DVDs, and we all kind of grew in that way together as well, and it's prepared them for now, I suppose, when they're doing these big interviews and whatever else they're doing. Some are acting, but the cameras then, I suppose, helped, because in the beginning, whoever you are, you step in front of a camera, it's a whole different ballgame. But
so the confidence grew.
Yeah.
And within that scene, how do you think it affected other scenes?
I think at the beginning it was like you was Grime and that was it. But then Grime started to grow, and you had artists who wanted to dabble in your hip hop, because I can do that, so let me do that. And then some scenes started to merge, and you had crossover artists, like on the Movement documentary. I was always with Ghetto, and around that time, like, Ghetto introduced me to a couple of friends of his. It was Buck, Gigs, and I started to get listening to their music, SM1, Fixed Bottom, Gigs, and then we done a freestyle session with Gigs. So I kind of, like, I suppose even with the evolution of the DVDs, dipped into the hip hop world as well.
Yeah.
So you had Gigs and Biggs, SAS, Skinny Man, and they was known as hip hop, UK hip hop artists then. And I think each of them, or majority of them now, like Gigs, and they've all done grime tunes, and they can do the grime thing because they've grown it as we have, but they stuck to what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
But kind of we give a showcase to that as well.
Yeah.
So Risky Roads in a way has kind of grown with that as well, and been able to choose and into the different genres, and grime's had its effect on that, because I suppose kids growing up see grime MCs and it was like, oh, they might have just thought, I don't like that, but I like the whole thing, and they've found their own genres to come in, but it's influenced by seeing these artists in grime.
Right, nice, go. Live, Rooney's Bix, big up Rooney, I'm with Buck and Gigs. SM1 OTB, you done know what's good. Back affiliation all day long, does this and it's nothing in it. We got the rest of the movement in it.
Listen, I'm out to get the cash out the race. Grab me a pack out the base for me to break down and smash out the flake. Better trade pound and clap out the hate. You better watch your mouth before I come and slap out the taste. Pistol in the whip, blowing out, slipping it from first, second, third, fourth, then kick it into fifth. You bitch niggas be listening to shit, but if it ain't a hollow man or SP, I'm listening to Rick. Picture me on boats, listening to the scriptures that I wrote, kicking back with just the piffy shit to smoke. Motherfucking pissing Chris and Mo, but for now there's just a dream. So I'm driving with a picture of the coke. I got that product for sale. Round Peckham, I'm a popular male. I'm out trapping while you're clocking the girls. Ever since I put the rock on the scales, I'm switching up whips different from the use the clock on the 12. Yo, you niggas could just call me the packet eater. I get rid of packets cuzzy and I speak a lot of real shit. Then you fake rappers can never dream of. I'm really getting rid of dust like a vacuum cleaner. You niggas ain't pitching a thing, ripping the ting, cause I'm living in sin. I can't listen to that shit that you sing. One bag of bullshit. Cuzzy, you should throw that shit in the bin. And don't be cutting your eyes. I'll be running up, bucking at guys. Take a look and see the fog in my eyes. Niggas infiltrate my humble surprise. I think I'm pussy. Well, they're gonna get a fucking surprise. Hit a wing pap and cut your supply. Another one in your spine. Eyes closed, then you shuffle and die.
Hey, yo, it's Bart Boy, the cocky cunt with the attitude. Clapper, do we bag the food and push the weight and stack the peas? And then we run the block, we tell the youngers, bust the shots. Watch the cops, the feds on clock, they wanna stop you, G's. Started off with half O's, now we push keys. Flows by the dozen, do this rap thing with ease. I'm quite nice, say it's so blunt. I'm a flashy motherfucker, I'll teach you how to stunt. And my goons on the side, they will bang. Cause they stay around magums like the ice cream man. So young or old, get it too. Yeah, and when bullets fly, they touch my niggas, then the fucking flu chat shit. Oh no, I'll have you thinking Hill was all good just a week ago. Main aim to stack pounds. That's why we cheat drugs like buggies and push it around. I'm from the south side, gutter streets. Youngers, they be popping heat like Luther King. We have a dream to mash papes and make cream. Wanna meet the pump. Straps ready, dump. Only get pussy when the chick's over drunk. And the streets are watching. Cheap raves like Hatton Gardens. That's when the thugs come out and do their jewelry shopping. You were robbing, shot, then you pay with docking. And I'm the roughneck you, always down for rocking. And in this rap game I'm top cause it costs to be the boss. You're like a kid learning to ride cause you keep falling off. And I'm the ugly motherfucker that's so hot. Me and Ghetto at the mowers doing the rough boy bop. Flip we cock, beef we pop. I'm what you're not, laying in the grave. The only time I could be stopped now. You know what it's pop, listen.
In all the years you've been in the scene, what's your best memory or kind of what's your favourite Risky Road moment?
My favourite Risky... I haven't got a favourite Risky Road moment because all of them are special in their own way. The Rico interview was the very first piece of footage we filmed, and then we went and done J2K, so them ones are quite special to me because they're the first two in a day that we went out and done. Obviously, like I said, Ghetto's freestyle, Mike Skinner interview. Seeing people that their first time that they'd ever MC'd, and then now knowing who they are, thinking, oh, look at that, look at the transition. They're all special times, and even down to like the Movement documentary, being in studio and seeing Devlin writing and then performing what he'd written, being in studio with Skep, Tinchy, Ghetto, Wretch, Skullchild, Mercs, and watching the way they write, that they're memories, and they're memories that they live on forever. Even like within me, they're memories that I will forever be grateful for, because they're like, without Risky Roads, none of them would have happened. And as well as providing a thing for everyone else to witness what we'd created, I would never have got to live it without Risky Roads.
I'm about to do something stupid. I'm fingering you.
I'm fat for these pussies. I start fingering them.
I know, you know when a man says that, you're like, listen to you hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Hear that.
You can hear it now, like.
I tell you,
I'm saying, man. No favorite Wiley. With the shank, I get the pussy wet like foreplay. I'm gonna start giving these pussies a smear test. Make you feel rich, blood.
Oh, sincere apologies, Mike, man. No, it doesn't take me this long, man. I promise you.
So let's write one pen at a time. I'll show you my pen right now.
I got this pen from Katie Haywood, but this is a serious pen. Yeah. That looks serious. I don't know if it's serious as this stuff.
Just still dot on your page.
Pen, you know.
Still dot on your page, right? One line.
Does it say Mac? What's his whole for Mac?
Just write Scorcher. That's what I'm saying. Like, they even move like it can run out. It's all about a pen, book.
Pen and book.
You need the right operator.
See this? When you got the... This is right now, we're just on ring band the stage. Gonna get to the actual book stage. I like the book thing, like the proper, no ring binder, the actual
I like the ring binder though.
This is kind of, you know, a light gear, you know, in each type of terrain.
Only one track on the CD.
Oh my.
Found the wrong one.
This tune, Scorch, Devs, Gets, Wretch 3-2. It's the shotting tune, man. It's nasty. Big up Ratchet.
I got a phone call from a shop. He said he was outside the shop, but I'm meeting him outside the block. I'll be there in 2 secs. When I rolled up, he was standing with 2 pecs. And these little pecs short 2 texts. Don't worry though, they didn't bust those off. I grabbed my deals and drove off. Said I'll be back with a strap to come blow your nose off. See, the word is that I've got the painting and these mugs know where I live. Fuck it, sitting in my bedroom all night holding a stick. Coming and roll on my crib, cause my boy gets knows a boy in your crew. So we've got all the information on you. Don't know what I won't do. Fuck it, I'll come and approach you, then smoke you. I'll take the lace out your trainers and choke you for the piece that you owe me, cause I don't owe you. Prick when the time's right, man, I'm gonna show you. And you think that I'm quiet and I won't start right. Someone asking this, I'll set your yard on fire. Hard to retire when I pass that I fire. Inspire so many people to admire. See you on the road for the piece that you owe, then I'll smash you in the face with barbed wire. People wanna rob you, people wanna knock you. Hard to survive on the roads, but you've got to keep your head down if you've got food. Watch you shot to, duck the old bill if they clock you. Keep your weed in your balls, not your socks, dude. Watch for the feds in the manner that you bought through. The movement are number one, so fuck top 2.
Yeah, cuz. Aye, movement DVD, cuz. Big up Scorcher, big up Rich 3-2, big up Ghetto. Big up the rest of the members, big up Risky, big up Gift, Frisco, Wiley. I'm representing, ain't got a T on today, but you know, this boy better know. Okay, my name's Skepta, also known as HAY, cause if I got P's I'm happy. These MCs are happy with a G, but I'm gonna keep billing up P till the government have to put a bullet in my boy better know T. When are these niggas gonna see? These MCs ain't the same as me. I had a Grime hit in 2003. God gave me a body and blessed it. You see my fingers, they made duppy. Private caller, DTI, top producer, post Eskimo, fucking with a T. My 2 lips said, you don't wanna see a nigga on the scene. Go on then, what you mean, what you mean? Their fingers and lips are the stinking of green. Always lean, now they wanna hate on Shower Man. Rude boy, you see the hype on these MCs are getting old. How many units have they sold? Never go platinum, never go gold. When I make a tune, it's totally cold. When I make a tune, it's totally neat. Spit so sick, my face might turn green. How can he ever be the best in the scene when he's still trying to make a better tune than fucking with a team? You don't wanna see me on the scene. Last thing you hear is a bang and a scream. Better Mash Man want me on their team, cause they know from a bus a shot heads are coming off. I put a bullet in your beam, bullet in the cane roll, bullet in the lean, put on the safety, switch off the beam. Alright, rude boy. Yo, anytime you see me, boy, better know I got some sort of firearm in the pocket. So if I don't send for the bucky and pop it, send for the taser, put it on the pussy and shock it. Don't care who's saying stop it. You're lucky that the little pussy didn't get lit up like a rocket. Let's say real recognize real. How comes the little waste man didn't clock it? Shut up, movement DVD, don't get twisted, representer.
Big up Scorcher, big up Rich, big up Gets. Don't know. Alright, you listening, look. Look, you can't educate me about bagging up. I've been doing this thing from day one and I can't say one guy that I think's catching up. So boy, better back down cause I ain't backing up. I know enough of them fear me and I can't see one of them that's near me. I'm a fully grown man and you can see that clearly. You ain't big, not nearly, really. Would you see me in H and I know none of them ain't carrying weight. Hearts Presto, he will tell you, man's been shooting .4s from back in the day like President T. Frisco's back in your face, sit down, get back in your place, I'm back in the race. Shut your mouth, listen. You can't educate man about bagging up. I've been doing this thing from day one and I can't say one guy that I think's catching up. So boy, better back down cause I ain't backing up. I know enough of them fear me and I can't see one of them that's near me. I'm a fully grown man and you can see that clearly. You ain't big, not nearly. I'm a fully grown man, no team. You ain't seen what I seen. These MCs ain't been where been, ain't been through what I've been through. What you mean? Stay fucked, that ain't got a G for my team. None of these guys ain't seen what I seen. None of these guys can't go where I go. None of them can't educate me about though. You can't educate me about bagging up food. Shut your mouth and don't get rude. None of these youths ain't on what I'm on, but it's more than long. If I'm on a mad mood like H, I'm big, give me space, give me room. Frisco, I never been a waste in a tune. On the same rhythm when I make bars spitting, then it's best you know your place. I'm a fully grown man, no I ain't no you. These MCs can't do what I do. These MCs can't blue what I blue. Ain't been through what I've been through. Look, I'm a big man, no little child in my crew. Step back cause I got 9 in a 2. And you think that you're hard, know that you couldn't walk a yard, much less a mile in my shoe. Most of the man them shot cane and pop shots to leave you in a box like Blaine. I come to bring back hype in the game. I'm a bad boy, I got bare stripes on my name. Slowly but surely I'm rising to fame. Enough of these guys will lose their mind for the fame. Grind for my name. I know it sounds a little bit insane, but I'll die for my chain. I'm a fully grown man, ain't no teen. These MCs ain't seen what I seen. Shut up.
Bad 'em up, bad 'em up, bad 'em up once. If you wanna come and take man for a dunce, I've been on the grind for 100 months and I ain't stopped doing music not once. Bad 'em up, bad 'em up, bad 'em up once. If you wanna come and take man for a dunce, I've been on the grind for 100 months and I ain't stopped doing music not once. See the bars are right, they're like scriptures. I'm famous and everybody takes pictures. I had faith since decks and mixers, and you're a non-believer, so I can't see you in the distance. Picture the game as a whole, it's healthy like the boy better know T business. Jay's my witness, I'm a musician, ask Skepta. 3 of us talk, then we make a decision. You know me, I got good vision. Rude boy, listen, don't fuck about to be a rude boy missing. When the goons start fishing, I'm an Elohim kid, I got the hood snakes hissing. Me, the shot that you couldn't really see, made the dream come true. After years of wishing, after years of dissing, after years of swinging. Still do the crime and walk, no, because everything seems cloudy. I've never been robbed in a game cause I'm rowdy. Carry on, I will take a hammer to your Audi. I'm like a soldier from Saudi, you're not bad round me. When I see D try and hound me, it's next week and you still ain't found me. The phone starts stringing when I drive through boundary. And where's lethal, we ain't in. 27 big achiever, E2 Weaver, had the first Seagull. Blood, I emerged out of jungle fever. Volume 1 creeper, Roman street sweeper. Don't get gashed by the hour, rude boy, I get gashed by the meter. While out senior, lemons will lean ya. E3 teacher, LOM preacher, UK speaker, Trinidad bloodline.
St. Paul soldier, no from the one next door neighbour, Eskimo raver, Elstone visitor, Meridian resident, see me manning with president, showerman or South soldiers, don't fear olders, never had youngers, age ain't nothing but numbers, cause the 17-year-olds roll with a pump. But I'm a temple tourer, champagne pourer, Winchmore warrior, class A courier, Grime scene ambassador, duppy maker, 4-4 saviour, Ali Pally jungle raver, entry ticket and a borer, fresh haircut with a side parting and a border, Selby Centre explorer, private caller ignorer.
I'm an Esky dance keeper, get the weed cheaper, quantum leaper, the Tottenham High Streeter, Esky beat beater, 8-star reader, 4 times community service breacher, back to court, face in jail, the case beater, robbery, burglary, dad got nicked cause of me, the police thought I was a phone shop dealer, back in the day I was a wheeler and dealer, fly to west where the sky is blue and the grass is greener, Paul Smith Jean suit, Air Max Typhoon, Chungash Greeter, yeah I know Jenny but I don't know Rita, plus my mum's family come from Antigua, you come from west but you don't know Younger or the Beaver, I was in Carnival 12 years back with the east and west side leaders, man a bad man a breeders, yo!
And listen, hip-hop garage, you choose but you lose. I had the game in checkmate in 2 moves. I'm a top gun but you fucks are 2-2s. Don't make a loose move. I got a name like Johnny Wayne. I'm shooting at stars, literally shooting at stars. I can't put crime down. Even though I put my line down, I still keep moving with bars. So fuck 9 bars, give me 4, give me 8, give me 16. 96 bars of revenge, I'm hard with a pen. I'm firing like I rip bars with a skeng. I can take out half of the ends. I feel like a one-man army, like I rolled up with half of my friends. You ain't up to par with a pen. I'll swing bar for bar till it ends. I'm done man and laugh when it ends.
3, 2, boom. I might as well bless them. Tired as fuck, but I'm not. All day. You listening? Watch it. I'm rich, yeah. My name is rep north, of course I'm so better. I'm next, my flow's gloss. I'm awkward like weather, my tent's below frost. I'm fortunate, brothers, I vex, I'm so gone. Yeah, I'm perfecting my structure. I've written mixtape on my head like your stud is. Quicking with pace on my left where the gun is. Sky high ain't above this. My eyes couldn't touch this. My diamonds are cut thick. Couldn't cut, look, listen, that's mine, that's the code. They shine, they look like every yarn in a stone. I made my wrist sweat till it froze. Don't drip the stones, they be trailing me home. I ain't Hansel and Gretel, I'm handsome and ghetto. I ain't afraid of the chrome. These youths are still afraid of the comb. I be raising their soul till it's higher than a plane on a globe. I just aimed and I blow, escape when I go. Look, I'm stone cold, I relate to the snow. On the road where I roll like an 18, that's chrome. And I ain't been at home. Still I may be that bloke that I roll on you on my Jack Jones, take everything but that soul. At least you're still alive, I'm evil in disguise. This guy's like black coke, Coca. Yeah, I'm liking fat jokes. You know why it's fun to move weight? Got 21 grams, I must can lose 8. And everyone get involved.
Like, if you're gonna come no, you coming after me, but don't just normal.
But you're going on like that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, everyone's being normal anyway. Yo. Again though, wait. Are you sure not an next rhythm?
No, this is the shit. And then we do acapella.
Oh,
that camera, can that camera even pick up?
Can you hear the music? Come here, plenty style for acapella.
This
we do a little rap. Listen.
What rap? Yo. The way I stay alive on a daily is crazy. I get short-tempered, don't talk pay me. Turn to the dark side if my days ever get rainy. Drain me, never not maybe. Yeah, I roll with Jamie. And I know Sadie, Hershey's a cool young lady. Back to the way I live daily. Had bear though, but that didn't change me. Plus I got a daughter, newborn child, but her name ain't Amy. I ain't got a Winnie the Pooh Scarpers yet, but I'm getting one, so stay away from me. I'll spray 3/8 and I'm not even crazy, not even lately. Feel so calm so you can't irate me. While that one don't know where to take me. Take cat cruise on a daily. I said I take cat cruise on a daily standard. I done the dance more than your whole Kangol. I swing free man just like Flo Danwood. I ain't from Brentwood, I come from Danwood. I'm straight from man, a bad man would. Stand in flames, you can not cause you ain't from Danwood. Your whole plan would flop if you come across me and got Leary standard. Most of you MCs are just angered. Wiley's raw talent ain't ever been pampered. Scrimp and scrape standard, I did what Javan did. Bully my way to the top like a bandit. Come through like Smokey and the bandits, but one bandit can't stand it. He can see the title, thinks I'm gonna hand it to him, but nobody planned it. Bad boy. Yeah? Tried it.
I does this. There's no introduction needed. I'm a genius, and I'm even schooling singers. Next year, Porsche's Beamers, nothing like a caution. I'm serious. I'm far from a short of experience. Figure Venus to be distorted frequency. It's awesome because someone important, but as for unfortunate dreamers, turn 40 and I'm forced to be cleaners. I'm up, broom and a brush. I'm not losing my touch. I lock the gear like I'm using a clutch, not losing my buzz. I do what I does, the truth's in my blood, but the game's so loose and corrupt. Big in the moon is a muscle. I'm never affected except when I'm getting arrested. Had peace, but they're never arrested. But arrested, now the whole ends are arrested. I've been tested, but they couldn't penetrate my defenses. I'm right here, middle finger extended. Pissed cause you ain't had a single. And me and my collective are really. Lord. Let me all do. Look, I'm ready like wreck if any might step. I got the whole game trying to bury my rep. I'm ahead by much more than 29 steps. Still going when you ain't got any rhymes. I'm like Retchik, I said I'm a pro. I do this on the regular homes. I'm needed like cellular phones, and I could do it on my own, but together that's a hell of a show. Hello, the name's Ghetto, Justin, Reggie, all the same fellow, and I ain't mellow. Niggas trying to break me down, I ain't Lego. He said I'm an angry Kano. I was like Eno, you know my MO. I'll stick it to your face, no memo. I'm on the roads like lines that are yellow. Rule you and not like Ghetto, I'm back. Why should I stop here? This ain't no depot. I'm like. I does this, bro.
Movement DVD innit? It's calm, man. It's unlicensed.
Put it away.
Normal. Put it away, put it away, put it away. He's putting it away.
What would be your wow moment of what you've created?
It's not so much a wow moment. I think every time people tell me they pick up a camera because of what I've done, that means a lot to me. Wow moments within footages are like that piece of footage where you sit back and think, oh, look at that. The Ghetto thing, for example. That freestyle, and there's times where like Mike Skinner back then was and even now a major artist, influencer in his own right. And when I got the call that he wanted to be on Whiskey Roadz, they're wow moments. Like, oh, Mike Skinner, like Tim Westwood's phoning me, like, it's like wow, like what we're creating is getting big because like these guys know about it, and they played their parts in the scene in different ways, and to have their involvement is pretty special, and they're wow moments. I suppose like looking back now, you've got that the thing inside EQ, which is the Olympic Stadium now. I was in there filming and captured moments. Like me and Sparky caught the rave and she Jammer performing Merkle Man, and that's kind of been another iconic thing because documentaries have wanted to use that piece of footage over the years, and you've seen people's journeys, like Tiny Temper. He was like 15, I think, when we captured him. 15 when we caught him first. And then you got artists like Temper T. No one knew he was the day when I pulled out the camera at Slew Them's thing, and he's freestyled. But then after that, he made his name. Everyone knew who he was after that. It was like, oh, that guy's sick, and that. So I suppose that playing this part in showcasing new people, and even to this day, that's what I want to do. I want to give a platform for new people to show what they can do, and the platform of that is created off the back of what we did then.
What's up? Yo, what's the next one? All that music, all that Skepta in the building, all that release, all that laptops, all that place. It's
mean, like I say, I'm a fan. I regard myself as I do know what I'm talking about with grime. However I'm accepted or not. Sorry?
How did you actually get into it in the first place? I mean,
garage. I was into garage,
a lot of people say that garage is like a London sound. I mean, you weren't from London originally.
But when you live in Birmingham, and Kano will tell you this, it's actually more raw in Birmingham because it's the same music. It's all London music, but the way it happens in Birmingham is a lot rawer. There's a lot more trouble, and it's the whole thing happened in Birmingham all the way through, and I just moved from Birmingham to London, but just carried on being into it.
What would you see grime as? A lot of people see it as UK hip hop. Some people
it's just rap music, man. It's just UK rap music. I think. I mean, I've been promoting in America and stuff, and that teaches you about how to present yourself and stuff. And you need a name, So I think, people arguing about what it's called is not constructive. I think Grime's a good name, so just call it Grime and then just make it good.
And that's the wow moments for me.
And within those wow moments, did that lead you to just step away from it and have a little quiet period?
I think I had a quiet period, but that was due to life taking over. And probably the birth of the internet. It killed the DVD off, in a sense. And there was a time where we just started, us lot who made the DVDs, we just started to kind of have a business model where you could see maybe you could create a business and live off of this. And then internet came out, and then what we was doing essentially, where you could have charged and sold products, became a thing where it was given away for free. So any kind of business model where you could see a career was kind of taken away. And after where you've got to with this, it was a bit of a what do I do now moment. And you have to kind of think of, you still want to do what you want to do, but you also know once I finished college and uni, I had to live. So you've got to kind of think of a job to pay for the passion.
Yeah.
And I think that and life itself kind of got me in a place where I suppose I was a bit quiet for a time. And I'm always forever thankful to Ghetto, Chronic, Skepta, Chip and Kane. Because they was ones who, when I was quiet, Chronic always wanted videos to keep me ticking.
Yeah.
Ghetto called me out to go to one of his shows, his headline show at the O2. Said to me, if you don't bring your camera, you're not coming. And during the show, he played the freestyle that we created and kind of said, who remembers Risky Roadz? And the crowd all cheered, and off the back of that, kind of lit another fire where I was like, you know what, people still care about what I did. People still care about Risky Roadz, they care about the movement documentary, they care about F Radio. Yeah. What created was powerful moments. And that kind of became into my journey after the DVD where I started to direct videos.
Doing this thing you need on the deck is for radio. All time gets on your birthday. Circular, let's do this. Yeah, look, I've been going on show. I'm been fast and you're going on slow. Like your TV out for the ratings, but my TV out for the dough. Two things in the air, that's show. Hey, boss, and I'm going on show. But man, pay me a blue, no list car. I'm on the right to run down the show. Yo, I've been going on the show. Don't say show if you're not show. All time everyone back in the ends car. They all know that I'm going on show. Yeah, I'll be going on shows. And don't say show if you're not show. All time everyone back in the ends car. They all know that I'm going on. And I've got a new mixtape, 20 tracks strong. Chips on my shine when any track's on. So many kids are getting that chip, but I'ma conclude that getting racks long. Too many kids be putting that on. Come like Bruce Willis and Denzel, talking best shit and hype in the tip. I just roll on that back baby bell. When a couple kids leave my flow and got bail. Mine ago, you know my flow rotten. Me and my pen tight like Jim and Doc Cotton. Look, I'm bubbly far from still. Couple man been around since hard and Phil. Ain't even got one bar that kills. I run the dubs like Biggie runs pubs. If kids that come, I'll be sparring still. Tell a nigga catch up cause I'm barring still. I'm hard working, no time for recess. Won't stop till I'm depressed, I'm heat, yes. Fuck it, I'm fire on legs and I rule it at 24, fire on heads. I've got lyrics that'll burn out wigs. Tell these kids to conclude their thoughts if they really think they can burn out chip. PS staples on cause yeah, I'm pissed. Figure deal me, 6 figure deal me. You out the 90s, close this LG. And I did get a BCG. Little chippy won't stop till he sees me. The girls don't stop till they see. Kids can't keep up with the work rate speed that I move is a no CC.
No, we going on show. Nah, I've been shouting that toe like don't know nasty's going on cold. Wait for the mixtape coming on road. This boss down straight to your throat. Neck job business, that's what I roll. Nasty shout, man, I rain in your coat. Look, I'll leave more than hoes. And again, yo, this boss firing straight to your throat. Neck job business, that's what I roll. Nasty shout, man, I rain in your coat. Look, I'll leave more than hoes. 10 for the 38, stick it straight under your nose. I'll leave blood all over your clothes. If it's an angle, you got a few flows. You're fake MC that fits on the road. You see me, I've run down shows. I've done murder me, everybody knows. And we hit the top snitch into this. Don't know that bar gets a reload. You don't waste, I'm sure you've been told. So why you spitting like you're some pro? Been there for so long, ain't make no one think it's time that you gotta go. Go, that I mean head home. If you wanna track, then give me the bell. You can have Lifeline Dojo as well. I put the work in, can't you tell? Hungry season, I bet that sells. Missed out on so much, but I won't fail. When I come around, MC start biting their nails. Come on fast, you waiting for the sales. Look, I see man get had up. Oh, there's a thing that bad, they get fed up. Try that shit with nasty, get stabbed up, grab up. Know that nasty's corrupt. Parents say the nasty boys too much. They roll that they can't get touched. One name they body from an after love. You know what me say? We don't give a fuck to hear what they know. They ready no shot. On time because I'm the top of top. Don't know Teddy, then you're not ready. Man, I feel I'm in a real top for him. Anybody get a no shot? Or back to boy, I'm a drop. We're not no pricks, I'm a new host. If you try thing, boy, get shot. Hold him. Let's go. Yo, it's that bad man with a bandana. I was raised with a bad man in a bad man, and that's why I behave in a top bad man. I don't act like a bad man, cause you know man, I could take that bad man with a bandana. I was raised with a bad man in a bad man, and that's why I behave in a such bad man. I don't act like a bad man, cause you know man, I check. Yo, green gate gang banger, black top with a green gate bandana. Yeah, I make sure that my bandana scene is a plaster thing. No, we ain't Santana. Yo, it's a bandana thing. Right there, man, know what bandana's mean. I keep my bandana clean. 24/7, my bandana's green. I love green, I'm a bandana fiend. Green bandanas, we back hammers. Know that I rep for the fam and the team. Top of this thing I am gonna be. Me, I got more than a plan and a dream. I have to achieve when I stand and believe. Never MC as angry as me. When I so deep, I'll stand and big balls I keep bringing. Swinging on the microphone, yeah, when I'm winning. I'll take your status, your papers, your women. You don't really wanna get straight up shitting. You're a side shitting. You don't wanna man that takes out of him. Everyone's on my
oh no, demons I again. Gone back to his old shooting hammer again. Pass to the game and I'm gonna lap it again. Standard, I'm a 10 out of 10. There's no sweet ways like flirts and men. I'm quite harsh like cells in them. Big spitting, no trolls again. Big villains in the cube, big fun again. I've got start up on stars with them. I'm a big face for them. So my big bass on bass again. Set pain with them. Every boy just for acting like yours. I'm da 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 da. I live with the rock of the yard. Your boy like stand the fan. You can't ride mic, it's like you're in a band. Terminate fights as a candy man. Hands on my handy man. I'll beat you family man. Demon is the drag God dad. New school veteran. Keep my busy to myself. That's always been a plan.
You might see me in a girl acting up a wretch. Trying to get my hands on dollars. Pass me the beat, I don't wanna mug stung. Gonna man quick like thunder and lightning. Come to your man with a bag for the T-man. Tell the man side, I shoot a revolver. Seek out man like a demon. Always pass on blast, I'm big rock stick man. I'm a war guy, I might use heat. Fuck reballs, my things are unique. And after I clap the breeze, I'll have your mom at your funeral. Singing like Maxi Breeze, I get grimy. I got the devil inside me, I beg man, try me. And if you're gonna bust, don't miss me, cause that's when she'll get risky.
And I'm scorcher, not no talker. And this rich shit, I'm gonna flow like rich shit. T-H-E-T-N-O. Name person if you don't know me. Scorcher, not no talker. And this rich shit, I'm gonna flow like rich shit. T-H-E-T-N-O. Name person if you don't know me. I'm rich, and I flow like I'll flow next. Give me gold, I don't like checks, respect. That's all I came here for. Now I get love from M4 to M4, yeah. 2006 to the next year, yeah. But the rich Chinese get, we ain't trying to split the same as the rich. Cause the rich ain't rich, look. And I'm rich, yeah, so you're gonna hear rich everywhere. And I'm raising the bar like it's too light. Sky's the limit, I aim high. If I flop, then I stay on the block like Jane White. Yeah, you got an eye, get a tiger, I'm right. And beside of a grind like Grand Star. Yeah, and they're brand new. They might see us in the whip with a gas, see that's true. Look, we move off with a stand, we go perform, but we just use that man. Total fool, we ain't the norm, we're different. When we play, get hot like Lisbon. Stay perfect, yeah, you're perfect, while we're just resistant. So I'm beat up, please stop. Practice makes perfect, we make please start.
Yeah, I'm so amazing, I've been through so many wars on the road, but I ain't got grazing. 2 guns up, I seen gunshots blazing. Shots flying everywhere like it was raining. I ain't really on all the time for the basin. All the one-on-one thing, but I'm done with the training. I can't prove pumping and aiming, but I'm nice with a bar flag. I ain't down for the chat, but I'm down for the scrap. I'm like P-Go Nero, a cut guy. Me one, I can handle a couple guys. Stick, who's then aim for the other guy. Me be a prick, that's another lie. I'm not hot-headed, but fucking with me, don't be shocked that he got deaded. He'll be well on his way to the other life. Dash that blade, then I'll pay for another knife. Believe me, I'll do this. Believe me, I'm ruthless. Bullshit, I'm under the way till it's went to the other side. I'm Stone Cold, man, I'm free that I'm my life. Bring more to the place with it. Stay real, recognize real. Well, shit, you better come with someone. Matter of fact, come with a shine, cause I'm other guys. I'm a one-man army, oh dumb man, calmly. Cut through the arteries, come and get cut like car keys. You're not rough cause you're here with a couple of darkies. No brother, you know not. I let my knife slide under your skin like cold butter. Believe me, I've done your party.
I'm a done to myself, I would say. Don't care much about what other people say. Yeah, I'm in a Grime game, but I ain't playing. I must have lived like Cap K slaying them. Grab the pen, bright shit down hard. I'm in a zone like Blue or Mars, where most content Arabic give us an hour distant like the hood to a tent. Eric Skepta, face to feet, if you're there to oppose. Look, I'm like, no, you're old. You're on a hype like Sig, been taking ease. Piss me off that I'm a force to break your knees. So basically, I ain't changed since wheeling and bats with no keys. Crap battles, one saddle to McDonald's. It's all main roads, long from back, that was fuck the police. That I'm fully on the grind, non-stop working, I'm the same person. Cool if you know me, but if we're not family, don't expect for me to be grinning teeth. I tell ya, I'm very street. It's not worth you handing me a beat when you know deep down in your heart that it's weak. Don't disrespect how I'm doing.
I suppose along the way there's been artists that you've lost. We were there at the beginning. How does that leave you feeling?
Yeah, there's a couple of artists that have passed. They're legends in their own right, and it kind of, that as well had another level of special to what we did, because their memory and their legacy lives on through footage we captured, keeping their memory alive. And even the ones who are still with us but decided to drop out, their legacy and what they done will never be forgotten either, because they're still known for what they still played their part, however small. Grime's elite from back then, and coupled with don't do it no more, or like I said, past, they've played their roles, and these kind of things now are propelled off of little steps that they made. So to kind of immortalise them and have footage of that makes Grime unique as well, because there ain't really any other genre that's started and been documented since kind of the start, the way Grime has.
Yeah.
And Risky Roadz is, I'm lucky enough with Risky Roadz to have been there and have these memories and kind of be able to educate the new fans into where Grime come from.
Don't want none, not even a little bit. Every batch man rolls is 16 in a clip. Tear out your face, blast with the tits in your rip. If I see you on road and your ones, I hope for your sake you ain't with no one, cause it's death by association anyway. Any break it's in my way, I'll spray. Tech time with a tech man, I'll purchase. Have on your show spit, make man nervous. Tell him to his face, I'll push something with his nerves is. Half of my ends are cold-hearted murderers, what he never heard of us. I sat from one for conspiracy to murder, aggravated armed robbery, bust case quick, never again heard of. I take this spit that little bit further, show him the chat shut, I'll turn into a murderer. Murderer! Fuck about and I'll murder ya. Plus I yard in black ski mask, ready to go to class. I swear down, I'm gonna open these space quick fast, man, I murder raw. Fuck about and I'll murder ya. When I put your radio show in the clothes I was wearing on road rags, I put my holes in your torso for those that don't know. Escobars, real from the road, and there's man that know that I blast couple shots for your Lakers throwback. You watch the backlip while you're getting thrown back. You're not as big as us, and really you should know that. Top boys got respect for man on road, but I can't wait for pitting my bro to land roll, lad.
Been through the wars and back, and I've been through the hospital wards and back. Now Hasty's calling back, I don't care about who's talking crap, cause I've been through pain and ache. I don't care about who's eating cake, what's that, who cares about cake? We boy, I'm here to eat gravy, chips and steak. And I've been through aches and pain, so beef on the street ain't nothing major. I'm here to make a big name, I don't care about who's eating either. Really, but I wanna make paper, going up fast, I don't wanna be a loser. Nah, I'm never gonna be a mover, make dough and stack peas for the future. Stepping through my soul, me up partaking, don't read it, anything's waiting. But I'm rocking this beat with a ball in the for the cash. In the front of the whip, all mine. We just stop with a little bit out, don't bring it smash.
So, going back to where we very first started, we've got a final kind of double-headed question. What does Rooney want? What does Rooney want next? Or what is next?
That's where I feel a little bit lost, because in a sense of I am Risky, Risky's me, and Risky and Rooney, I can't be known as Risky as a 32-year-old man. I have to be Rooney. And where Risky Roadz goes next, and where Rooney goes next, and the direction it needs to go. Like, I know what I'm capable of, the ideas and the way I want to take things, and they're a little different, and I suppose there's a little bit of fear in where they go and what's next. But I always want to give a platform to new talent, because without the new talent, or without me listening to the new talent back then, they might not be who they are now. And I suppose even from back then I was kind of like an A&R for the scene. I was out there finding the new people. And me and Sparky discovered a few gems, and they're still there today, and that's something that I'll never want to lose from Risky Roadz. I always want to be the place where a new artist can send me something and they'll be heard. There'll always be a place for them, no matter what way Rooney goes and takes whatever else. Risky Roadz will always have that home for a new artist. To let them show what they're doing. Like I said, the worldwide thing, the video directing, the program directing, they're just different avenues, and they all stem back to that grassroots of just loving the music and wanting to be part of it. And that's not changed for me. I still want to be part. And that's where the feeling of lost is where do I go next? Because I've got so many streams that I want to take it to. And that's where...
We're kind of in the last 5 minutes. I just wonder how you're feeling now.
Yeah, I feel proud of what we've been able to show. I feel proud of what we've achieved. I'm proud to call all these fantastic, talented people friends and family. And yeah, I'm thankful that everyone could come and see what we created. And in a way, there's one thing I wish, and that's I suppose at a time and stuff like that is like Sparky was still involved. Because it's like that when Sparks kind of come away from it, that was the time when it all was on me. And that was a big kind of big weight, and I'm there, it's like I became everything. Like Risky Roadz was me. Everyone knew me as Risky Roadz anyway, or Risky, because I come up with a name. But Sparky was the guy. He pulled some things together as well that I couldn't have in the beginning. Like, because he'd been in the record shop for so long, guys who I never knew, he knew. So he contacted them, and without Sparky, there weren't Risky Roadz. The same way without me, there would never have been Risky Roadz. And when he stopped doing it, it all came onto me. Like, and don't get me wrong, I've carried it, but it would have been nice to share it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
You got me? Yeah. Test the team with Debs and G running up on sets to squeeze. Rest in peace, the best achieved, testing me. Can't stop what I'm destined to be. I would decimate teams, I'm a threat to the scene. Yeah, that's right, I'm telling you the scene's been threatened, and I didn't use my fist. I'm a weapon on the knees about 30 seconds, and I'll teach you a worthy lesson. Don't fuck with Debs in a session, nothing but pass and aggression. From day one I'm destined to blow, cause they all watch me like women in a high street looking at clothes through the shop windows. Cause they all know that the lyrics that I've written are so deep, composed in such a sick flow. Bury any MC on the radio or stage show, dagger them. Whole streets full of vagabonds, quick let me switch names like Mika Hagen. Stood the scene that I won't give it back to them. Mind to keep when I decide to speak. Fire every time that I ride the beat. I'm in a pub that been like 90 pints a week, and in a week smoke more than 50 splits and still spit with a nifty gift. I smoke citrus mist. Know what history is, some distant kids surrounded by risky shit. Smoking split to spit. I'm on top of the world like Bobby Moore in 66. So you better have your seatbelts fastened. Get ready for drama, gunshots and arson. Magnum to bargain, there is no margins. Rep England, I rep England.
Nah, they don't want to see me with a spit like I'll fit my fit like check you 6 times. I ain't dancing, I run up in the cap and I gun up on my pants. Lost man standing, come through blast and I make them keep more than half of the man them. Everyone's targets, I'm lost and I random. I like back them, put them in a casket and dust them. I won't stop till everybody's starts to abandon. I got niggas from blast, I'll strap it open, barking and I'm the one starting the action. Just a spark of reaction, can't stay calm in a clash man. Fuck it, we'll make something I can take. Like I like a skylark in an action arm, started barking, I ran to them.
Yeah, superior serial syllable killers. They must be wiping the rocks, the thing that they get. Too elaborate spitters, that'll be best too. Looking like birds and smithers, I'll always get some devs. You wanna put a metal to your head, put a tree and now you're dead. Cause you know you're gonna query your sentence. You said fuck off, I get sentenced to death. With the bars I'm extensively blessed, I moved up to the top of the expense of the rest. The levels are so high, they ain't expecting less, you can try. It's black and white like chess, you can never test. Who collect the mess when you're subject to stress and can't catch your breath. Blood, sweat and beer said he could've come here, and if it ain't my year, I'm still ending careers. DEV to the Z, when I say don't get left broke, no I don't mean left in a red. You can have plenty of cash, but when it comes to comparison you're looking to like, I'm looking to stack money, calls crooked and back. So you can stop looking at me and start looking at that. But fuck it, I'm broke for the minute. Oh well, at least I got a hold on my lyrics. You can have cash, I got so I got spirit. Keep my head out of the heavens and close to the grind like midgets. But damn dirty lyrics that are rising, define the aspects of physics. I'm that blue vodka drinking your girl's been sipping at the bar all night. Yeah, I'm WKD, I'm wicked. Haters, I'll be more specific. You can suck dick or send your best wishes. You go in and give the crew kisses. After 10 dicks, I can't smell of fishes. Slut on the knee, surrounded by willies. Your girl's grimy like my bars are. I'm like Tracy Chapman, I wanna drive away in a fast car. We should have cried to where the moon and the stars are. From a place where the people are dirt poor. What you get hurt for. You'll see violence the same as the blood of trip turf war. And the bars keep dragging like a night shift. I'll tell them get back on their bike, the right night Chris. They never seen or heard of nothing like this. Now I'm kidding, never tighten this. Every time I write this, it's dead, I'm full of surprises. I wanna touch the